time? What time is it? It's show time. What time is it? It's my time. What time is it? It's your time. What time is it? It's our time. What time is it? It's show time. With a fashion, the main attraction, the minute we step out the door. You dig? Hop in the ride, we ready to slide on any nigga wanna go. You dig? Wherever the place, wherever the stage, we keep the people won't go again. Forever so solid, surrounded with talent already, we running the show for real. Kids the function, jumping. Yeah, we doing something, not standing around looking at each other doing nothing. It's about that time, cause I ain't wasting mine. Any millisecond on the clock, I'ma maximize. Maxed out seats, a hole in the wall and all. Regardless of the situation, the play is the ball. Knock the roof off the stadium. Performing so live, stars in the universe, having a good time. Element of surprise, or through electronic device. Got you feeling the vibe, now you're moving from side to side. If they stuck in they high, don't worry, pay them no mind. Long as they ain't tripping, we ain't got reason to slide. That's a no-go, under the feel like a low-blow. Losing regulation, got them hating on the low-low. You can hit the dough, bro, you ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. It's about the show. What time is it? A good time. What time is it? A great time. What time is it? It's your time. What time is it? It's show time. What time is it? It's my time. What time is it? It's your time. What time is it? It's our time. What time is it? It's show time. Dress with affection, the main attraction, the minute we step out the door. You dig? Hop in the ride, we ready to slide on any nigga wanna go. You dig? Wherever the place, before it's the stage, we get the people want more again. Whatever the solid, surrounded with talent already, we running the show for real. Lights, camera, action, the crowd satisfaction. I posted like presidents in the election. Dedicate, educate, meditate, only the wise alive.
Take your time, live your life, your breathe.
Sit back, reflecting on life, putting one in the air, self-medicated therapy. Speak positive vibes into the universe, and I realized everything ain't a guarantee. And self-doubt could fog up your clarity. Apparently we won't happen this so terribly. It's short-lived, I wish for longevity. I'm ready for obstacles ahead of me. Sometimes my vision is impaired, but I'm mentally prepared while I meditate. When you feel the vibrations on a low frequency, it leaves me no other choice but to levitate. To above and beyond, feeling good, anything just to come, carry on. Melanated in the sun, got me feeling like the one. Yeah, got me feeling like the one. When I wake up in the morning, I'm connected with the sun. Feel the energy speaks to me, and it's clear to see the enemy just needs some inner peace. Life can make you feel small like a centipede. Gotta cry before you walk, you ain't feeling me. And I'm far from a shrink, but I think if you think you're unique. But you know that you're not too big for your life to be critiqued. That's when life is complete, I tell it.
You gotta come get you a real child beef, man. You said, that's naturally juicy, man. Ain't nothing dry over here, man. That mac and cheese is fresh. Man, there ain't no mac and cheese out no damn box. We don't do no boxes, man. Everything is fresh because we the best, man. Really be doing things, man.
I'm here spicing up Seafood and Grill when I say they got some of the best fish in Dallas. Y'all gotta come over there and check them out, man. Listen, when I say I ate some of this fish and I had to come back, I come back and hey, they hooked it up. Tell them what we got over here.
Woo, man, we got something rock and rolling for you. Come on, Ollie. Come get this fish. Great fish. We got some good, great salmon. We got that great stuff for you, so come on down.
What we got? What we got? Tell them.
We got the daiquiri,
okay,
the Kool-Aid, we got the cake natties, the desserts, chicken salads.
Hey, everything here is made fresh to order. What did I say up there? Made fresh to order. Let's go!
Nigga asking Big Hunter when you gon' drop again. Shit, here it go. Found out she homeless, moved my mama in. Caught her in my daughter room, damn. Bought P just to have the lowest. Niggas talking dope, but ain't sold. Bought a chain, found out they shirt chain. These niggas ain't got no motion. Told my nigga I love him. Shit, he told niggas I tried to kill him. Told Ruler, he He'll make more bread with me, not playing the middle. Told my bitch if it meant to be shit, I'll come back to get her. Gave my life to God, but if a nigga play, I gotta kill him. Everything honey say oppression, nigga, I ain't gotta convince him. Real shit, it fucked me up. After that, I got a doubt in the system. I stop hanging with niggas who be hanging with niggas that do hoe shit. If you hang with niggas and they bring them niggas, it stop your motion. You a silent nigga, keep your head up, you gon' get through it. Could've been pop back out, I was just stacking bread and improve. Fuck with Big Fake Honey, might get you a method. Laptop, internet, 30 ball, 300 seconds. Little bit fuck with me, know she got a gangster, I'ma get money with her. Had to cut some of my main niggas out, they ain't see the bigger picture. Walk through the alley-oop, about to make a million. Ran a play on Idea, nigga. I got burnt out on helping niggas and helping bitches too. Remember, you were fucked up, they weren't helping you. The boss turn they niggas up. That shit ain't really true, but when you turn your niggas up, them niggas switch on you. I got burnt out on helping niggas and helping bitches too. Remember, you were fucked up, they weren't helping you. The boss turn they bitches up. That shit ain't really true, cause when you turn your bitches up, them bitches switch on you.
Shit. Ken 100, man. Hey. Ken 100, man. Hey. Drop that, brother. It's hard. Velvet, what we looking like, man? What's
Hey,
up, Sky?
man, we here, man. We here like another year, man.
Joe.
Man, we got a special guest in the house. My good brother, man, from East Texas, man. Twid, that's what it do. Clothing line, man. The brother been grinding for.
Let's get him up here now. Let's get him up here right now.
Man, bring him on here, man. Oh, the brother.
What's up, family? Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes,
what's
sir.
up, family?
How y'all doing, family?
Man, hey, it's a blessing to be on top of the dirt and not under it, man.
Already.
Ready for the night?
Yes, sir. Let's talk about it,
man. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. For the ones that don't know, everybody make sure y'all share the live. Share the live, man. We about to go down through there tonight, man. It's gonna be a very interesting topic, man. It's gonna be very informative. So we need everybody to come on in, man. Make sure y'all share the live, man, because we're gonna give away some game tonight, man, for free.
Me, Twid conversation inspired this topic, man. He was going. I said, God damn, man, I wish you could just pause this conversation and say everything that you, brother. It was this, man. We're gonna have some fun, man.
Hey, iron sharpening iron. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Real talk.
Let me speak to the crowd right quick before we get that.
Come on, Sky. Come on to the camera.
You get a second hand out your back. Go. You want us to come on? Come on. No, just no. Shut the door.
Hey, man. Hey, for the ones that don't know, man, I'm QD Period.
Your boy Philly Ville.
We are the Lounge DFW, man. Hey.
Yes, indeed. And our special guest tonight is my good guy, Twid, man. Man, the brother. Let me get y'all a quick little history. What I know about the brother. The brother, hey QD, that's who you want to probably link up behind the scenes. This brother here has taken his brand to a whole nother level. This brother got everything. When I talk about a brand, man, the man said water all the way up to boxing girl, man. You hear me? Say, man, he ain't playing no games with it, man. Twid, tell him a little bit something about yourself and your brand.
Real talk. Still on?
I think he got a bad signal.
Twid.
I seen that circle rolling on his album. You know what that means?
He might need to come out and go back. He need to go out and come back in. Yeah. Hey, G1 on his way. Call your love. She gonna be out for the night, man, but she will be back next Monday, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gonna have her back up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a Mother's Day weekend, brother.
Man, we kept it plain Jane. Like, when I talk to you, man, man, when you get up in life, man, certain things, man, when you know you and that person in this thing for the long haul.
Am I back?
You ain't got to do
Yes,
that
sir.
shit no more.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, man, that shit don't mean nothing. Like for real, family. You know, when you get older, man, you start realizing, man, that shit a scam for the merchants, man. They want you. They don't participate in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They set it up for you. Let's give them a holiday so we can spend. It benefit them. I wish I was plugged in that big old system where I can create stuff that just don't automatically make money. I'm plugged in with the government. We can go as far as making it a federal holiday. It's gonna show spend some money. You get the day off, and now you ain't got nothing to do but come and see me. Ain't that something? See,
that's crazy.
You think it's all about us. Now we're gonna make it a federal holiday. So now you can spend your time and you can just think about spending your money. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go spend your money while you at work.
Exactly.
Man, bro.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, Twig.
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm back.
Yeah. Hey, let the people know. You clear now. Let the people know about your clothing line, bro, and give them a little bit of backstory on it so they can know who because they've been seeing your stuff, but they don't know who the man is behind it.
Yeah, man, I started a little bit over 10 years ago. If you want some merch, you go to www.twitwear.com, you know what I'm saying? And we're always adding new stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is in terms of a small business, small black business, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what matters. You can be a small business, but when you put the emphasis saying it's a small black business, you understand there are always going to be roadblocks in the system that says, no, you can't get this type of capital, you can't get that type of capital, you know what I'm saying? And the whole nine. So, but we still pushing, you know, we make everything. We make everything. Shoes, hats, everything that China make, we come from the same manufacturing companies.
Already. So you got that one-stop shop over there, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, tell them about some of the many products that you have, man.
Man, boxing gloves, shoes, hats, purses, anything apparel that you can think of that our people like, because I make stuff specifically for our people and the likes that we have. I can get it or I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, man. I've been seeing your clothes on soft and white. I've been seeing it really everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he getting it in, man. Everywhere I turn, man, I see that they want to see me dead, man. I'm like, okay, it's going.
Tweet. That's what it.
Yeah. You said Charles and White. I said, I ain't know he was wearing it. That's new.
Man. Damn, my bad, bro.
Nah, you good, brother. You good. But, you know, that's the good thing. There's a lot of us out there now that's realizing, say, man, you got too many black-owned, you know what I'm saying, apparel companies, you know what I'm saying, that's wanting to come up that need our own people's support.
Yeah.
So,
hey, tell me,
go ahead.
Tell me this, Twig. Look, are you manufacturing in bulk? Because that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I can manufacture in bulk. I can, you know what I'm saying? Only thing with manufacturing in bulk, and this is the hardest thing about any product, when you buy in bulk, you need to have the capital to allow that bulk to just sit until it sells. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
And Twig, that's what's killing every black business. Me and brother Tony Mahoney, we'll be on in a little bit. I was talking to him about with black businesses, man. First of all, we're not getting loans.
Exactly.
So we spending your own money out your pocket. You don't. It's basically it ain't the finish line. It's you got shit started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you don't finish building the business. Now the start. This the start once the business completed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You need operational capital. That's stuff that we ain't getting. They got the whole game set up. Well, you know, if your business would have been in, and you know, we need to just see the first 3 months. Some people say 6 months of your bank statement. How do I have bank statements for my business just started? Well, just come back and holler as a group. I need operational capital now. See, we don't have that avenue set up for us, man, which makes it extremely hard. You'll find yourself robbing Peter to pay Paul. Where are you gonna get the money from?
Yeah, because we're not the fake Jew. We don't come in and get 0 interest loans like they do.
Talk to them.
We don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Them boys can walk in the bank, and if they got the last name Goldberg, Weinstein, Perlman, any Jewish name, hey, come on back. We got some specifically for you.
Correct.
And this the thing, man. We have to really start setting up those making niggas for ourselves, man. And at the same time, these people that call themselves lawyers want y'all see, because that's what they do. They got a whole team of lawyers that get together, man. Look at that, man. They done made themselves a double minority, man, to get some more funding, man. Like, how they keep on figuring it out, but we can't figure it out because we got our own people playing against us. We got a lot of people who ain't just foundational Black America masquerading like they foundational Black Americans, man. And they infiltrating our spaces, stealing our resources, and you know, it's a shame that Black people own and control 2.8% of our businesses. I asked everybody how many. Everybody always say by 25%. Nah, that's why they keep dumb Negroes in front of you that got money to get the illusion that we doing good. We doing horrible. We almost at 0% business. That's why they able to say we are at 2053. Our net, the average household net income or network is gonna be 0.
Yeah, and brother, and you know, if you watch the decline of the Black dollar, it's synonymous to the decline of the Black two-parent home. You know, we had this conversation yesterday or the day before. We can talk all day, but until we get back we're at 34% marriage rate. Dr. Frazier said by 2030 it'll be in the teens. If we don't reverse that number, brother, we can talk all day, but at the end of the day, you need two-parent homes who can help establish something for the kids who can pass that on. But as long as you my baby mama or I'm your baby daddy and we fighting each other for the next 18 years and every 3 years you're going back to get more because the white man says you can, if I make more, then guess what? The kids are gonna suffer, and when the kids get 18, it's like, okay, so what? Well, you on your own. I done paid my 18 years of child support. Don't look at me.
It's facts.
But the mama still talking about, hey, he your daddy. Yeah, I am. You should have thought about that when you went to go allow the attorney general to play stepdaddy.
Real talk.
Yeah. Because that child support, man, that shit do turn you bitter with your baby mama, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a living witness, you know what I'm saying? Just to really say, when I was going through that, man, me and my baby mama had a cool relationship, man, before all that. And when she pulled that number on me, man, that shit really, you know, come like, damn, you put me on child support, but you ain't put none of them other niggas on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You put me on that shit, but you couldn't put your other baby there. And I raised his son. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit really made me really just despise her out of that. You know, and then it kind of drew a wedge between me and the kids for a little minute, man, because they was trying to go with their mama on it. You know what I'm saying? But didn't know the real truth, and then I ended up getting them. So at the end of the day, it all worked out. But, you know, between that time when I was on it, yeah, man, I feel some type of way about this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
What you got for us on the celebrity news, man? We're gonna go down through that, man. We're gonna slow roll. We're gonna cook this joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ready to go in the pan right now, man.
Man, yeah, let's put the ice. Brought to you by the Lions Deal. Let's go. All right, man. The first story we got for the night, man. If y'all didn't know, man, rapper Tory Lanez has been reportedly sent to the hospital because they say that he has been stabbed in his at his facility where they was keeping him, man. You know, he had to be rushed to the hospital because of stabbing in prison. Right now they saying that he's in stable condition, but You know, from that, he has been hospitalized, man. I got no more, like, it's no more details on it right now, but hey, we looking for the rest of the story on that, man. But hey, prayers go out to Tory Lanez, man. Hope you get well better. Hope you get well soon, man. Hopefully ain't nothing really too dangerous in that situation where, hey, man, might have to go to protective custody on that, man. But prayers go out to Tory Lanez, man. Next, we got Big X the Plug, man. Big X the Plug, man. He just closed on his new mansion, you know, in Dallas. Looks pretty good too, man. We got some footage on Big X, man. Just closing on his house, man. And got the kids and the mama around, man, and the girl. Shit, y'all check Big X out, man.
The largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitching my archives. Jordan came back to the 4-5. If you play the you lay right there by your own kind. Hold up a 4 with a loco. Tell them run this bitch back like so-so. Got this rap shit here in the
Big X, man. Shout out to Big X the Plug, man. Congratulations on your success, man. Love to see that, man. Love to see that, man. Next, what we got, man, we're gonna try. I'm running through this here tonight. Next, what I got is this right here, man. We've been seeing these statues everywhere, all over. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of controversy on the statue you see in the middle, man. The kind of, you know, heavy set black woman, man, that's in the middle of Times Square. We had a lot of people, man, discussing why would this statue be in the middle of Times Square. I did my research, man, so I had to look up because I've seen these all over throughout the whole week. You know, it just kept on coming down my timeline. And I was like, man, is this AI or is this real? You know what I'm saying? So I had to go look it up. And I found out who the artist was who created these, man. And this guy, his name is Thomas J. Price. You know what I'm saying? He's from London and he's the creator. He has a backstory behind all the statues that was created that we seeing now today. He basically said, man, I just, you know, they fictional characters, man. And he made those statues to where the average person, you know, can feel where that person, I mean, they can feel, you know, confident in who they are, you know, and just, you know, whatever defects and whatever flaws you think that they think they got, man. He said, hey, man, just embrace that, you know, because you're not the only one. And he said that he put it in a statue form so, you know, those people can feel important. But y'all know how we do, man. This is the Lounge DFW. I got a clip of what he said, and so y'all won't just say that I'm just saying this, man. So check this out.
And it's in bronze. These are metal. So it's an expensive process. So only famous heroes and all our leaders get put in this material. But now we have fictional characters put into that material at that same scale. And so it's a way of going, who else can we look up to? Or who else is important? And because these are fictional and they contain bits of loads of different people, it's about saying, are we celebrating the things that we have in common? Are we celebrating the way that we feel towards one another as opposed to a particular individual? So for me, this is about what we have in common. And so hopefully it makes people more aware about the people around them so that when you talk to other people that you don't know, or maybe people that don't look like you can still feel like you have a connection to them because you share the same emotions.
How do you...
Well, that's what he said, man. He said that that's why the statues are put up of regular, you know, sculptures, regular people. We're gonna dig into that even more, man. But you know, for right now, that's what we got from Thomas J. Price, man. Next, what we got in celebrity news, man. Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne, man, he broke up with his longtime girlfriend, Denise. I forgot the last name over, but she kind of pissed me off when I saw this, man. But yeah, they broke up over the Mother's Day weekend, man, and she had a lot of stuff she had to say about Lil Wayne, man. And y'all know I got the clip for this shit, man. Y'all check out what Wayne's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, had to say about Lil Wayne and the breakup.
Me about my story I posted. Yeah, this is actually a fact. Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today. And I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. Like, and broke up with me on Mother's Day through text.
And
like,
my birthday
and her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. Like, when I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, like, if y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them, because you know? So, yeah, I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the world. You literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living, and brought me here for this. Like, that's crazy, you guys. Like, these men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. Like, this man has actually laid a hand on me. Like, nah. And I took it, you know what's crazy is they always say, like, we're so stupid for love, and I thought it was like a mistake. But, like, I know other women he's put his hands on. And today, it's okay, we're about to go back to the house that we live in together with my daughter, and we're gonna see what really goes down, because this is absolutely crazy and a new low even for him.
I'm sick of these hoes. I'm sick of these motherfuckers, bro. I'm sick of them.
What happened? I missed it, brother.
Man, hey. So Lil Wayne kicked her out on Mother's Day. That's his ex-girl. That's his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend.
What?
Soon as he kick her out, here we go. What you looking for lawyers for and shit now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on, man? Now he done put his hands on you and all this other
I'm biased, man. I think Wayne deserves everything he get. I think Wayne really suffered from self-hate, man. Man, he had them old dark-skinned women since he was broke, man, when he was in the projects, man. After Toya, he said, man, I don't want no more black women. You got to be light-skinned and up, man. He went to messing with Nivea and what's my Laura London. And after that, man, he ain't looked back, man. He was like, man, I'm done with black women. He got a baby by like an Asian or something looking chick.
Yeah, it's a lot of he messed with a lot of different type of women, you know. A lot of different type of women. I ain't even know. I gotta do some research on the girl that he talking to. That old girl right there, man. I didn't even, I got the story so fast, I didn't even go and see who she actually is. So I gotta find out who she is too, man. You know. But I just didn't like the fact that she said that she gonna get some lawyers involved and all this and that. You know, then you doing this shit in front of your daughter, so it's just crazy, man. Hey, I hope you're innocent, Lil Wayne, man. I hope you innocent, man, because it look like she trying to throw the book at you. But
you're black, man. It don't even matter if you're innocent.
For real.
I mean, but the thing is, family, he's not going to even get no support, man, because, I mean, Wayne don't say a lot of coon shit. He said, man, you know, he don't believe, what he said, something about police, races, and all type of shit. He never said, like,
he ain't never experienced no racism.
Yeah,
he said he ain't never experienced no racism.
Yeah, he ain't never, it's like, man. I don't
he said because Uncle Bob saved him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he say that.
All it takes is one to save it, nigga. Erase all their sins.
Man, hey, yeah, I had to pick that Lil Wayne story up, man. I saw it. I came across it real quick. So I was like, I ain't really just get to do my research on it because I don't know who the girl is, but I think I've seen her. I don't know if she's in sports or whatever, but I'm gonna get the inside on her and see where it goes from there, man. But yeah, man, I had to run through the celebrity news tonight, man, so we can get because I want to get to this topic, man. So hey, y'all, that's our celebrity news for the night, man.
That's all you had for us.
That's all I had for us, man. I want to get to this.
I would have made us some food that quick, man. Man, you were done. Damn it, man.
Yeah, I was running through that, man. Y'all make sure y'all share the live, man. Tonight's topic, the truth behind I'm single and loving it. Y'all get with it, man. Share the live, man. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Vitaville from the Lounge DFW, man. We're going to be discussing a very, very interesting topic. Genesis 2:18, when God said, man, it's not good for man to be alone. So he said, I'm going to send you or make you a suitable helper. Yes, he's going to make you a helpmate to help you meet your obligations in life, man. But some of our women don't like that verse. Yes, they don't like that verse, man. They want to be independent. They think they're independent. See, if God said it wasn't good for man to be alone, and he made you specifically for us, what makes you think it's good for you to be alone? How does single life work? In today's time, we cannot afford to be alone. And tonight, we also have a special guest, my good brother, Tony Muhammad. I may have another special guest, the owner of Tweed clothing line. That's what it do. Hopefully, we'll be able to get him on the panel. We want all married men on deck. If y'all disagree that you can be alone, you should be alone. 2:18 is the discussion.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Tweed, you had another scripture, man. That man coincide or correspond or go hand in hand with verse 2:18, man, that you had spun on me yesterday.
You talking about Genesis 2:18?
Yeah, you had quoted another scripture also. I thought you had gave me another scripture yesterday, man. That's why I was like, damn, man, I wish they come. Because, when you just having a genuine conversation, because he just, called to just chop it up with me, man. The topic came from our conversation,
Well, let me read it. Genesis 2:18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that a man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him. So we was talking, and I think I came from Genesis 3:16. Genesis 3, I'm pretty sure it says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So that's where we was coming from, because we were talking about, the essence of the black man and the black woman being in a relationship and how they don't understand men. I ain't even focused on women. Men don't understand that if you don't take up the responsibility and proclaim that it's your job to rule over your woman, then you're basically saying, hey, I don't agree with the scripture who commands me to rule over my woman. Now, I don't care how it may sound to your woman. I don't care how it may sound to the rest of the world. My wife know when I'm with her, 15, 16 years we've been together, she has no issue. How could you have an issue with me ruling over you? And that's my commandment. But most men, they shy away from that. And if you know the history of, just think about Martin Luther King. His daddy married him, right? But Coretta Scott King told him and his daddy, hey, I want you to remove the part that says to obey.
What?
And now you talking about two preachers who say they know the word, and they're going to change the word of the Most High for a woman. Are you out of your mind? See,
you're saying the church is responsible for the removal of the true essence of what that
what those scriptures mean. Those two specific scriptures that me and you was talking about. They watered them down to soothe and it's the soothe and make it more palatable to our women.
Yeah, weak men, because in most of our communities, who's reverenced? The woman, right?
Yes, sir.
That ain't supposed to be. When Jacob called the 12 sons, if you talk about, you know what I'm saying, all the men in the Bible, the children and their future was prophesied by that man. The woman didn't have nothing to do with it. See, even when you think about the woman in her essence, I was telling you yesterday, the Most High didn't waste time naming Eve. He said he made them and he called them both Adam, the same name. So guess what? He said, I'm not going to waste my time naming you. I've made you for that man. I'm going to let him name you. Get back in there. But our responsibility towards our women and our family has been left to the woman, because men are afraid. Men are afraid to use certain words such as, I'm the leader, I'm the ruler, I'm the head of this. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what degree you got. I don't care about none of that. You can't protect yourself. So since you can't protect yourself, you better show me some respect. If you can't show me the respect that I'm supposed to get for signing up to lay my life down on the line for you, then what are we doing? But most men, especially black men, haven't been taught to value manhood. They've been taught to value femininity and the woman, they mama. And it goes back to even, you know what I'm saying, when we just, the whole breakdown. If you're with a woman and you got a baby mama, I just saw a clip with Deion Sanders. He was talking to Shador. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking to him as a young lad, as a young kid, letting him know, hey, you my son. I love you. But if Deion hadn't have been there and fought, and he had the money to do it, if he hadn't been there and fought for that relationship, that wicked woman would have made his sons feel like he was a deadbeat dad.
Do you feel like that's the case for most? Do you feel like that's the case for most in our culture, but or is that universal?
It's most in our culture, because I got several friends who got who, you know, and I talk to white women. Most white women, what they'll tell you, I'm not putting my son father on child support. He's a good dad.
Yeah.
Now, and they could hate him, but they'll still acknowledge that he's good to his kids.
Right. But when it comes to the sister, you saying that's the first thing she'll go for? The child support?
That's the first thing she's going for, because in her mind, if I can't be with you, and even if I can be with you, this is the thing. Our women got a sense of command and control mentality where it's like, well, if I'm gonna be with you, it's gonna be on my terms, and if I'm not gonna be with you, it's gonna be on my terms. Meaning, if I'm with you, I'm gonna run it the way I want to run it, and if I'm not with you, I'm gonna make sure your life is a living hell, even if I got to use your seeds to do it.
Damn.
I mean, we're literally the only culture that teach our kids and that we're good with your father, and actually come out and say my kids are good, man. I sent the video, you know, when the chick was talking about, you know, she was good and she did. I felt like it was out of spite too, man. She had all three of her boys twerking. They had that line going. I think I sent it to all y'all, man.
I saw that.
Yeah, man. I seen that weak ass shit.
Family. That is white supremacy, family. She's doing more damage than any 100 white supremacists could ever do, man.
Yeah.
You literally that's like slavery, family. That's what the slave used to do. The slave master had grown the woman to do, to buck the young boy when he was young, beat him to death, scream, say, hey, what I did to you, the master gonna do 100 times worse, then he gonna ship you out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I beat you like that, son, because I love you.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get you.
Yeah.
Same thing what she doing right now. It's on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? Our women don't realize how important. If you didn't grow up with a father in your home, you don't realize the importance. You don't realize you don't see the value in it because you didn't get a chance to experience that. you know. So when you grow up with this independent, artificial masculine mindset, you know, you set yourself for a lonely road. You know what I'm saying? Because now you built this wall for yourself that you have to do everything by yourself when God didn't set it up like that. He told you specifically in Genesis 2:18, man. He said it wasn't good for men to be alone. So if it ain't good for a man to be alone and he made you for me, what the hell makes you think it's good for you to be alone? When you was made for a specific thing.
Come on now.
That's to be a helpmeet to make a life better for both of us.
Come on.
Come on now.
And see, that's the problem. The churches don't teach the truth about relationships. We've been given a command. My job, my command is to rule over you. And the only way a man can really rule over a woman is that he follow the commandments of the Most High. But in turn, she's got to follow commandments of the Most High by submitting to him so he can rule over her. I can't make no woman submit, but I can remove my covering if you get out of line. And you got a lot of men, they got things that they built with a woman. But the scripture says it's better for you to dwell in in the wilderness than with an unscrupulous or vicious woman. That means it don't matter what materials you have with this woman. If you can't come home to peace, you go ahead and move on.
But Twig, you saying I just supposed to be selling?
Say that again.
I'm playing advocate, playing the one. So Twig, you saying I just supposed to settle? But so you telling me I'm supposed to submit to a man? I make 100,000 a year. He only make 40,000.
Hey, brother, that's a narrative. Ain't no such thing as a woman settling, because I ain't never, seen a woman who's been married for any length of time say I settled. It's only the women who's never been married or who can't keep a man saying, this fictitious statement, settling. No, nobody wants you. Just tell the truth. Nobody wants you.
I'm playing but Twig, I don't have no problem with settling, but 40,000, come on. I know God don't want me to be settling with no man that don't want to make 40,000, and I make sense. I've been holding this down. I've been independent. I've been looking out for me since I was 20. I left home early. Yeah, I'm just giving you the story. I done heard them all, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her. Are you a Christian? Yeah. So where in Genesis 3:16 did it say your submission was attached to a dollar amount? You ain't gonna find it. You can't find it. So what's your excuse?
And that's what's going on with this culture today. Our young lady have made their submission based on the amount of income with. No, it's not based on the amount. Well, it's like a ultimatum. Well, if I make more money than you, as if God told me, I don't got to submit to you, because as a man, it's not. As a man, I do this to lead. Money is just a tool, and that's what this corrupted society. This corrupted everything, man. The dollar is leading everything, man.
Yeah, bro. And that's why I talk about rulership. You know how many married men, wives don't cook, don't bring them a plate.
Yeah.
Don't. You know what I'm saying? I can pay all my bills, bro. Literally, I'm retired. I can pay all my bills. My wife is a coder. She works. Why would you finna give me some money? Not that I need it, but if you're going to work and make money and not give me any, then what's the point? I might as well just hire you myself. See, we've taken a lot of different things as manhood concerning the woman, and it's really tricking. It's really, you know what I'm saying, you being a fool, really, in my opinion. Like, say, man, if your wife finna leave and go work, and you're working, I don't care if you can't, because see, that's, in my opinion, women need to be able to understand that, hey, it's more to this than just opening up your legs, allowing your man to get a release, in terms of you doing your part in the relationship.
Mm.
It's more to it than that. But our women, in large part, think that sex is everything to us. No, it's really not when you get to our age.
Right.
No.
Hey, Twin, what do you think made them get to this level right now? Like, were they thinking that? Like, when were they thinking like that? What made them go to this level right here?
Brother, I think what got it was a collection of things. Of course, it was society. You know what I'm saying? When you go back, even when you go back to Shirley Chisholm, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Coretta Scott King. When you think about Claudine, that movie Claudine with Diane Curl and James Earl Jones, bro, that was like 60 something years ago when the white woman is coming over, checking the closet, trying to make sure a man isn't around. So you know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? Not having a man around didn't just happen. That happened way years ago, bro.
Yeah.
And then of course you got, you know what I'm saying, the church. You know what I'm saying? The church not preaching against sin like they used to. So now, when you talk about being liberal on homosexuality, now you got to be liberal on women, and you've got to now come up with an excuse as to why so many women are single. Well, what excuse can you come up with how can you come up with a better excuse other than saying the men are falling short?
Yeah.
That's why when Kevin Samuels hit the scene, man, women was like, wait a minute. He's too many men listening to him. He's making sense. Yeah. Because before he hits the scene, remember, ain't too many people listening to Shahzad Ali. But when a black man starts to say it and convey it, now they like, wow, dang, okay. Men are now starting to listen to men, because wait a minute, before that, we thinking they just crazy. We thinking they exaggerate. Man, I know brothers who are in their 40s and late 30s who are on blood pressure medicine.
Yeah.
After they get a divorce, he's like, man, I said, yeah, she was just stressor. I said, forget about them kids. Forget about that woman. Your life is dependent upon your peace, brother.
It's real talk.
Let the Most High deal with them kids and deal with that woman. Right now, he's giving you the authority to take control. How do you do that? Find your wilderness and let that hoe stay where she want to stay.
That's facts. That's facts, man.
And family, and that's the thing, fam. I was talking to I was trying to find the video with Trace Ella Ross and Oprah having that conference, man. You know, but you know, and not to get away from what you were just talking about, man, just to piggyback on it, man. A lot of women don't understand. Men come into a relationship, especially if a woman has kids, he has less baggage than you. 9 times out of 10, the man isn't coming with his kids. If he has kids, the mother of his child has custody of the kid. That's 9 times out of 10 it work. And the mother has some issues going on, and he has to have custody of it.
Correct.
Of the kids. But 9 times out of 10, the man doesn't have to come into the relationship where he's bringing disrespectful kids, and has to get his kids acquainted to his new significant other. A lot of times, a woman looking at it, you know, don't worry about my kids. They good. They go, no, man, you can't ask the man to give his all and you got disrespectful kids. No.
Exactly.
Are you insane? You ask me, it's not, what is the benefit of that? Me get the fuck you? See, and that's the thing. Me and Tom was talking about that today, man. Like, if I cannot get what I need out of a relationship, it's the turn off for a man, or to a real man, a man of substance. See, a lot of times these women be talking about y'all fucking with dirtbag dudes because you can't get dudes of substance. You all this intimidation shit, man. No, the real dudes is like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with it. That's why a lot of times when you see when you see a dude that's been married a few times, 9 times that dude, that if you meet a man that's been married about 2 or 3 times, that man probably financially well off, and he's set in his ways. He's zero talent. He's like, man, I'm gonna pay this alimony, I'm gonna get out this shit. She might even get a house, but he's not finna deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
No,
because
he ain't.
Yeah, women deal with men. When I heard a woman say, "I've been putting up with your shit all this long," you was dealing with a guy that you know no good for you,
but you felt your self-esteem is low and you don't feel like you can do better. That's the only way you will stay in a abusive relationship. Is it because it's low self-esteem issue? A woman of confidence is going to automatically remove herself from an unhealthy situation. When I hear a woman cry and say, well, you don't understand, that means that you got low self-esteem. See, when you can admit that, you can start working on that. See, our women don't want to deal with the reality. That's why you got to come up with these false ass things like men intimidate. What men are intimidated by you? No man is a man that has money. Why would a man that has the same amount of money as you or more money than you be intimidated by you? That don't even make logical sense.
Right. At all. Right.
But these are the things that we let carry on, man.
Yeah, well, and you know, these women really expect to be. They want a real man, and they don't really know what it means. They want a real man is going to give orders, but they want a real man, a covering. But that type of man, he's structured. He has order. You know what I'm saying? And he don't need help leading. He don't want your help leading. As a matter of fact, the only help you can give him in his leadership role is to submit to that leadership role. Because if you don't, anything else is just going to get in his way. But they don't understand that. They've been taught I can help. I tell my wife, you know what I'm saying, I don't need your help. My wife, a whole nother thing. My wife, it's that time of the month. We used to go back and forth. I remember, man, before I could deal with her being on her cycle, it was like, man, I wanted to go upside her head or either leave. And I had to really talk to her and say, hey, when it's that time of the month, just let me know so I know what to look for. But one thing you can't be is my punching bag, because it ain't my fault you bleed every month.
Right.
It ain't my fault. So you're not about to take that situation out on me, because the scripture tells me as a man, you shall work by the sweat of your brow. That means to make money, I got to go bust my ass. I can't beat you across the head because I got to go make money. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to go out here and sweat, you know what I'm saying, and do what I got to do to be a provider. But most men, they're not talking to their wives or their better half, you know what I'm saying, and let them helping them understand how this game go. No man's wife, most of our women who are married, bro, who go to church, they respect their pastor more than they do their husband.
Man, we were just talking about that a couple weeks ago, man. Don't speak on that.
They do. My wife don't even go to church. When she do, she'll visit a church. She'll ask me, hey, babe, can I go? You care if I say, all right, babe, go. Sometimes like, no, I'll stay home. You know what I'm saying? We go open up the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture says women are to be silent and learn at home from their husbands. She's supposed to be learning from me. And it ain't necessarily verbatim what the scriptures say. Learn from me and my ways of doing things. That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta be a Bible thumper. But you don't go, I ain't gonna allow. See, anytime you allow a woman to go and be under the so-called, and this is what the black church have it bad, under the so-called leadership of another man, well, if he's the leader and you're the husband, what does that make you, bro? You can't have two heads. So that's why it's not really good, and that's why you don't see a lot of men in church, because I'm looking at this man like, say, man, if you believe in the Messiah, I do too. I got a relationship with him and the Most High. So, or you get closer to the Most High than me? Is he a respecter of persons? So why would I look at you like you have a special relationship with the Most High that I don't?
That's facts. That's facts. Hey, so do you feel like women that are married, that are dedicated to the church, is that taken away from the husband? Is that
yes, sir. It's directly taken away from the husband, because if the husband tells the wife, I don't want you going to church there, see what the wife does. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna be disobedient to the husband and tell herself and tell the rest of the congregation that her husband was the devil, even though the scripture says, you're supposed to obey your husband, not that church.
Mm. But that's a difference.
He ain't finna come between my relationship with God. No, your relationship with God is starts with your covenant. Your relationship with God starts with your covenant with that man.
Come on now.
Right on.
You didn't make no church with the no vow with the Most High church. You, as a matter of fact, your last name don't say tabernacle or no church name. It say your husband's last name.
Yeah, we supposed to be one.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Come on now. You took my last name. I ain't take your last name.
Yeah.
I feel that, man.
But
I feel that.
But what happens is you're not accustomed. Black women aren't accustomed to black men operating in rulership, because rulership means you make a decision, and if she don't follow that decision and that order, there's repercussions. Now those repercussions are up to you.
Hey, Cutie, I tell you, he this is how he was cooking yesterday.
Hey. Everything. That's why I've been over here quiet, because he's saying the shit that I be thinking. You hear me?
You see me? I'm a person that's never lost for word. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. We keep giving up so much ground, bro. Do you know that we don't argue, but when we used to argue, me and my wife, and I know every man feels like this, it would be weird that she's in my face and I'm in her face arguing, and I would leave first. Nah, I'm gonna get the last word. You know what I'm saying? And things like little stuff like that matter. You know what I'm saying? Even if I gotta say, shut up, bitch. What did I say? Now, I'm not talking to my wife because she's not a bitch, but like I was telling Lavelle, the spirit of that Jezebel bitch, it deals with women. It deals with women one of two ways. Either it's leading them and they are just a total bitch, a reprobated mind, or it attacks them. So if I
want me to cut you out, Twig. This is why Cutie laugh. Cutie always talking about the Jezebel spirit. That's why you over laughing.
That's why I'm over here quiet. Hey man, cause Twin hitting it, man. Go on, continue, my brother.
I just had to say that you always talking about the Jezebel spirit.
So that man, that Jezebel spirit is gonna attack a woman one of two ways. It's going to overtake her and she'll be just a bitch who can't get married. Those are ones who pop off. Or it'll attack your wife and you got to talk to that spirit. So the few times that I've had to call my wife a bitch, I was talking to that spirit that was in her. And you know what she did when she recognized? Because once you get that
back into reality,
she snapped back into reality.
Yeah.
She recognized, wait a minute, that's his rulership. That's his divine rulership talking up out of him, because he don't talk to me like that. And he's still not talking to me like that. He's talking to that spirit.
Yeah. Hey, man, I don't do no arguing, bro.
No, sir.
I'm not finna sit. I don't do no arguing. Maybe in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, we'll have like a couple disagreements or whatever. But man, I'm not finna be doing no. I don't argue with women. Period.
Exactly.
I just say I don't argue with women. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm not finna argue with no woman, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, I'm not even finna go. And the women that we talking about from the beginning, the ones that say with all that extra ass shit, extra aggressive, and bro, that's a turn off for me. If she ain't all the way lady, I don't even want to fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, me and my wife, we don't have no fucking argument. You won't be on this bitch screaming and hollering at each other.
No,
I'm finna be doing that, bro.
No, because she understands her position and you understands yours, and she's cool with the fact that, you know what, he signed up to give his life for me if need be. So why wouldn't I want to submit to that covering and that protection?
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's real talk, family. And that's the thing, family. Like I tell any woman, you are not qualified to say what a man is and what a man does if you did not see a man go into your mother's bedroom at nighttime and come out there in the morning and come out and do things that men do. Other than that, you're just giving us fantasies and on the outside looking in, what you think what a man is. Fuck what your Uncle Ray do, because when your Uncle Ray and Aunt Kim come around, we don't know when they get home. Uncle Ray be kicking your auntie in the motherfucking ass, man.
Yeah.
If he did not raise you, it could be your grandfather or whoever, but you have to see a man go into a woman's bedroom and come out every day and go into the world and do things and come back and show, so you can see how a household functions, how man and woman interact with each other. For real, for real. Then they did a video, man, and they was asking who come first, and it was like, my baby, then my daddy, and then I said, oh my God, these girls don't have a clue. I said, man, listen to this shit. They said, well, hold on now. Now my daddy, I'm like, man, my baby, then like I said, then I ain't got no kid. My daddy. Damn, I was like, what? What is y'all talking about? Y'all don't even understand the basic structure of and order of things, man. So we got to get back to the basics, man. That's why we started off with Genesis, the first chapter of the Bible, man.
Yeah.
The first order of things, man. Like, man, because we don't understand our roles in life. We really don't.
Yeah.
We do not understand our roles in life. You don't understand your role in life. You don't understand your assignment in life.
Yeah. And
but let's take it back. Let's take it back to what we discussed over the phone. Man, a lot of these women are raising these men to be the ones that they want to sit in that seat, the ones that they can dictate to, and the ones they can run. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, for the ones that want to be led, shit, they can't use none of these dudes for that shit because they don't even know how to lead. They sell.
Exactly.
So that's what we're dealing with right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I said it's on autopilot, and this is the reality. We're gonna have to purge that spirit away, man. That's a fair. Like I was talking to the brother Tony Muhammad today, man. That's over a 40-year-old failed experiment. Actually, it's almost 50 years old. It's like this, family. I remember seeing this video. I think it was in Chicago, St. Louis, one of them, man. And this is back in the 80s, like 81, 82 or something, maybe even 84. And they were asking young girls, all of them had babies, and they was telling them, and they stayed in the projects. And it was like, why you don't want why you don't want no man? Why you ain't got no man, and you ain't married or nothing? It'll just slow me down. Fam, they had programmed these girls. This is like in 1981. I don't know if y'all ever seen that video, man. And I said, boy, that is insane. A man, I mean, I forgot what I said. I said that yesterday. 12 ago, remember. But I basically had said, how is a man good enough that a man good enough for you to give your most sacred thing, but you won't take his last name?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You give him the most sacred thing, which is your womb, but you won't take his name?
Mm-hmm.
He's not worthy. You feel like you're not worthy enough to wear his last name? Like, man, that mentality alone is detrimental in itself. You saying that you know more than a sex object.
Yeah.
You saying a man offering his last name to a woman is the highest honor that a woman can receive.
Yep. I agree. And that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? We're all discombobulated, you know what I'm saying, in terms of something so simple, which is the roles that we're supposed to play. They made it so you got Ketanji Brown, a black woman married Tether, black woman married to a white boy, talking about she don't even know how to define what a woman is. And you got black women who will look at her response and cape for it and make excuses for it. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna willfully stand behind this woman who's married to a white man as she makes you look bad by saying she is educated, she is a Supreme Court justice, but she don't know what a she is. Get out of here, man.
Crazy work. Crazy work, man. And that's the thing, brother. That's what brings us to what we at today, man. We can't keep this repeat cycle of I'm good, and a man is good enough to lay. This is what I want to understand, man. How can one have so much hatred for a man, but yet you let him enter your most sacred place? You even put that man parts in your mouth. You let him do all this nasty stuff to you.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing no more, Vale.
No.
Like that shit is that's a tool, man. That's like
what
man,
you're
women
saying.
don't they
You
don't
saying
treat
you
their
have
private
no
parts as
value.
no treasure no more.
No,
You
no.
You
You
saying
right.
you have no value, and I'm gonna tell you how you saying because the most sacred thing you're saying in order for a week to go on a date with you, I gotta pay. In order just to even talk to you or something, I gotta pay. Like you put a price on them. You turned yourself into a thing, and once you become a thing, that means you don't have any value. You can be discarded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it is very detrimental. And me and QD was talking about this, man. We see a influx with our young black brothers, man. They're switching over to the Latino side. Why are our young men switching over to the Latino side?
Because every man knows what he wants. Even as a young man, they know, hey, as a matter of fact, what did I say yesterday? I said a lot of these young black men are going to other races because they don't want anybody that reminds them of their mama.
Man, I ain't bullshit. I heard somebody say that.
Who's going to remind them of their mama? Another young black woman who's fly at the mouth, sassy. And they looking like, wait a minute, I wouldn't even want to date my mama, and you too much like her. So let me go get something on the other end of the spectrum as far away from my mama and what she looked like, and maybe I'll find some peace with that.
And see, then it goes back to what we were talking about with the intimidation thing. When I often hear a lot of our young ladies, when we go back to men intimidated by, like, let's take the young men that's going into the NFL, man. They don't have no young lady that got a whole bunch of college degrees. Do you think them young brothers are making millions? Do you think them men are intimidated by your little income, or do you think they just say, man, I couldn't fuck with nobody like her?
Man, my wife is 44. She just yesterday went to SFA and passed her coding. You know what I'm saying? She's a coder now. You know what I'm saying? So it's back to what you were saying. Yeah, we ain't worrying about none of that. We'll support you. But as long as you cooking, cleaning, feminine, loyal, say, man, you will be a kept woman.
Yeah.
A kept woman is you get to live your life in leisure off the back of your husband. Now, only a Jezebel foolish woman would fight against that.
I mean, family. It goes all the way back to where we made the crucial mistake of thinking that the woman is supposed to be the matriarch, man, of the family. We're the only cultures that uphold the black woman as the leader. Where's that leadership really got in the black community? It's gotten us nothing but more poverty, man. Let's keep it a buck. I've done the numbers. I'm tired of doing the numbers. We ain't making progress. You getting another good government job. See, that's what they've made the great girl. Sheila doing good. And such. What about your son? See, you man doing good, being able to do shit for your son that you're gonna make sorry as hell. You got to get a good job, and you got to raise another son that's gonna be falling to the system, or he gonna be gay.
Yeah,
it's just simple as that. So how good is Sheila really doing? We got to get off the bullshit, and then we started talking about the monies. I was looking at a young lady the other day. They were talking about they were lifting the student loan freeze or whatever. And this young lady is 26 years old, $110,000 in student loan debt, and don't got a job. Like, you know, we brag about education that don't bring no real substance. You know, when we start talking about six figures, man, real numbers, man, this is real shit. Only 0.8% of all women. So that lets you know right there in itself, it ain't no women out here. See, ain't no women out here really out here on the independent shit right now for real. When we talk about 0.8%, man, we ain't got to give the math. When we talk about that 0.8%, what is the percentage of black women who make in that 0.8% that's black women? Do you think it's 30%, 40%, 50%? I would dare to say that it's barely 20% because Asian women are really the most educated and have the most degrees. That's an actual fact. That shit with black women are no, y'all don't. You're the most enrolled. And I ain't trying to be fun. Like, I just do real data, man. We got to stop living these fantasy lives, man. These is actual facts. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about that 0.8%, how many do you think that percentage of black women in that 0.8%? Maybe 15%, maybe. Because we know white women get 61% of all DEI jobs. That's what they crying about. And black women over here helping them fight to stay in that position, which is insane. Which is saying, like, I would love to empower anybody but a black man. That's how well trained. Instead of working with the black man, you out here marching with a white woman who getting your ass fired and write up and sent to HR and all type of shit. You got this fake ass camaraderie. Only refuge that our black women better understand that they have is in the black man. That's it.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yep.
Look at Letitia James. Look at Fanny ass down there in Atlanta. They scared to death.
Yeah.
They got no real man leadership, man. What you got something on that?
Nah, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? All those examples that you pointed out, you know what I'm saying, is true in fact. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to make the Most High out to be a fool. He made the woman to be the weaker vessel so that she could assist us in being great. I don't believe in no great woman. I believe behind every great man is a great woman. But I don't believe in no great woman. We don't need you to be great. We need you to play your part. Now that may be hard to swallow, you know what I'm saying, for the multitude of black women who are strong, independent, or whatever. But at the end of the day, the black women gotta ask themselves, are we winning right now? No, you're not. You're not winning. And if you're not winning, we're not winning. Because we got to do this together as a whole.
I mean, God specifically, he specifically said, it ain't good for man to be alone. He told us, man, look at this poor bastard sitting around here moping, looking crazy. He incomplete. Let me make him complete. Let me give him another version of himself. That's all you. And see, this is what women, like you said, the women fail to realize. A man can't make you submit. That's what brings you favor with God, being super obedient. But that's your number. That's what guarantees you a real covering. Even if your husband is leading down the right path, God, if you being submissive like you're supposed to be, God got you covered because He know that you follow direction. Now your husband gonna be held accountable because he's not doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
you just do what you're supposed to do. God gonna if your husband's not doing right by you and you doing what you're supposed to do, I promise you, God is gonna spank him.
Yeah, well, that's the hierarchy. The kids answer to the mom answer to the husband answer to the Most High.
Right.
But his word did say Proverbs 18, a man that finds a wife finds favor. That's what we lacking. So if you talk about 70-80%, let's just say 70 or 80% of our of black people are, getting married, having children in a 2-parent home. That's 80% of our community that's operating in the Most High's favor.
Mm.
So you take that away, then the inverse is that same thing. That means now we got about 80% that's operating in the Most High's wrath.
That's real talk. Think about it in the 60s, how we was able to get stuff done because we was moving as a unit.
Yeah.
Man, family, I want people to understand something. I want our black because this is why the enemy is able to manipulate our women because they don't have male stuff. I'm gonna go back to Fanny down there and Joe. I'm gonna go back to now one of them had a strong man like one of us man say, man, you're not taking that motherfucking case. Are you fucking insane? You sitting up here listening to the old dumbass white. Go tell one of them white girls to take. They got a whole bunch of white. You sitting up here listening to these motherfucking white because you easily gained. Cause you ain't got nothing. Then they got the white man. You show cheating in front of his motherfucking face. Man, y'all should have seen. They had this woman running out, Letitia James, running her campaign on going after Trump and his finances. They had that white. Man, I wish I could pull that clip up when them white girl. Please get Donald Trump for us. Oh, you best to believe it's gonna make his life. She just. Oh, I said, oh my God, look at this mammy.
It's cold.
I said that shit didn't age well. Like. When you gonna go down the wrong road because you need proper counsel. You can't see. Let me tell you what women counsel is, family. These fake ass enclaves they create for themselves where they don't have to take accountability. Our black women have done a master job creating these fake ass enclaves among themselves where they go pamper each other and lie to each other. Just like when we seen all them black women that was overweight going down them down. Yes. Come on, man. See that fake ass unclaimed support system that they created for themselves, family? Ain't nobody celebrating that shit but another group of them that look like them, family. They created a very dangerous word that's going to cause them to be extinct, man. Literally.
Yep.
Look at that statue in New York. Man, we got black ones there. That dude look like that could be your mama. That could be your
real talk, bro.
Man, that ain't how black women didn't look like that 25 years ago, man.
Come on, man.
Literally. Go back to 2000, man. That's when it really started. That's when we started getting after 2000. Because this is when Generation X started getting out of college. You know what I'm saying? Man, that is shameful. None of that, all that shit represents singlehood, awkward black woman. That doesn't represent strength. These is just like somebody made this just to be doing something.
Exactly.
Now, did you hear what I said when I covered him earlier?
I had went up to go fix guys something to eat.
Man, look at what he said, man. Check this out.
And it's in bronze. These are metal. So it's an expensive process. So only famous heroes and all our leaders get put in this material. But now we have fictional characters put into that material at that same scale. And so it's a way of going, who else can we look up to? Or who else is important? And because these are fictional and they contain bits of loads of different people, it's about saying, are we celebrating the things that we have in common? Are we celebrating the way that we feel towards one another as opposed to a particular individual? So for me, this is about what we have in common. And so hopefully it makes people more aware about the people around them so that when you talk to other people that you don't know, or maybe people that don't look like you can still feel like you have a connection to them because you share the same emotions.
How do you
Man, you can cut that nigga. That nigga ain't even no foundation of Black America. You can't put a statue over here and tell us what's representative of us. Like I said, man, that Tyrese and she hit on it, man. That's Caribbean. See, because that's when we go to London and all that stuff over there, Caribbeans, man.
Yep.
Like she can cook good oxtails. So, man, look, man, don't get me wrong, man. Our women do come in different shapes and sizes, but that's not representative of a black woman, family. It does not represent strength. It doesn't represent anything. It just like a woman that's sitting up there taking a picture, sitting off her phone, take good pictures. That's it, family. It's a statue that's serving zero purpose, fam.
Well,
And you have
and
a
then
right to be upset and feel disrespected. Who gave this nigga an assignment to do a piece of what's represented of foundational Black Americans? We ain't all the same. All of us didn't come from Africa. Man, less than 3.5% of transatlantic slaves made it to North America, man. We are a different phenome type and all that, man. We are different DNA makeup and everything. We are a totally different ethnic group.
and it was just an embarrassment piece, because when you look at that thing, it ain't nothing to be proud of. When you look at that, that picture, it ain't nothing to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be proud, and you want to put up a statue, put up a statue. You know what I'm saying? With a black, if you want the Black woman to be big, that's good. Put a big man beside her with some kids, some big kids.
Come on,
type
man.
shit.
Yeah, we don't care about the size. We just focused on the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care if you would have put a fine Black woman, you know what I'm saying, with her hips out or whatever. We tired of you trying to separate the Black man and the Black woman.
You know, man, and it don't represent no type of strength. If you don't put a Black, you could at least did Fannie Lou. Somebody that's represented, that's fighting for justice. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, they create a fictional character. Do you realize if we don't say something, they're gonna remove that statue too, because they're getting a lot of negative feedback about that shit gone. You know, because that shit is disrespectful to us. It's breeding more separation. You know, and they knew exactly what crowd that was gonna play into. The single, it goes back to the single. Man, oh, these man, hey, Black man always got something to say. See, you know what, family? This is what we have also, man. We got to be honest. We have a group in the sector of women that want us to accept subpar of them. What do you mean by that, DeVille? This ain't who you are as a Black woman. How did you get like this? Working hard. I'm independent. You wouldn't have to work so damn hard if you go on and get Tyrone with that $40,000 job that he got. Yeah, you make $89,000. You make double, yeah. But you won't have to work so hard and work overtime, and they won't have to be telling that you ain't qualified for a house. Now $40,000 sound back. You trying to get a home now. But you say, like, man, we gotta start being for real, man.
Yeah.
This is what we at today. You know, man, all this shit, man. Man, I had a young man, family. They had to move on, family. He like, man, he said, bro, I want to have something to put my name on, brother. He said, man, this Section 8 shit was cool, man, because I'm trying to get my money up. Fam, this nigga, old lady, really died deep down inside. I hope this nigga lose his job because he getting too free. Fam, this is what we're like, fam, this is insane.
Yeah, I seen it. I done seen it, man.
He mad at this nigga because he said, man, I don't want to fuck with this Section 8 shit. I want to go get some shit with my name on it. And not only that, it makes her feel like she losing a sense of power. You can't, I mean, you give my motherfucking key.
Yeah, get up out my shit, nigga. She want to kick that nigga out every weekend.
Oh man, this ain't.
Don't let him get his own car.
Man, this ain't your shit. And we got to start being honest with our women. If you get any type of assistance paying your rent, you're not independent. I'm sorry. That's more lying to yourself, not being real. And you know, a lot of our men are making this. I want to talk about I've been beating up on the women for a minute. I want to talk about us men, family. That shit look tacky on men in your 40s and 50s, still single. Me and Tom was talking about that this today, man. As men, that's not a good look in your 40s and up. Every time you have a get together, and 90% of your homeboys are married, and they wives are saying you come around with a new woman every time, man. That shit look tacky.
Right.
That shit look tacky than a motherfucker, man.
Well, it just goes to show to me, you know what I'm saying? It shows a sign of instability, and it shows a sign of a man who you in your 40s, and like we was talking about the other day, like, say, man, why don't you want to go home to your family? Like, but the inverse to that is a lot of them. See, if you're not ruling over your household,
you don't want to be there.
You're not gonna want to be there. But that's on you, because that's your job to dictate how your kingdom is going to be ran and how your kingdom is going to be, built. So it makes no sense for any man to pay a mortgage, to help pay a mortgage, to do all that. And you mean to tell me you got a wife that don't even listen to you? Man, that's your fault, bro.
Come on now.
So now the only thing you can do is not be at home. because you don't have enough balls and enough rulership to address that spirit that's in your wife that makes her think she can usurp her authority over yours.
Come on now,
man.
He just rather, instead of addressing it, he cowered out by staying away from home. Boy, that's called.
I can't tell her nothing. I can't tell her nothing. Shit.
Yeah, and she ain't gonna listen. Well, I'm looking. See, when men say certain stuff, like, "Oh man, you know how she is." I don't know how she is.
Hell no. I don't know how she is.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that.
She ain't gonna listen, man. Oh man. Hey, brothers. Here's the biggest one. Here's the most common. Man, I don't feel like hearing her mouth. I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on. I want to hear it. I want to hear exactly what you got to say.
Yeah, we go.
I got all my ears open.
Yeah, we go sit down. I'm gonna talk to you and help you process what's going on in your mind. But brother, that's our job, to help them process what's going on in their mind. Because see, the devil, he's coming after the weaker vessel. See, men, we really don't. Our fight never really is outside of our house. We can deal with anything. Our fight, if we have one that's a stressor and stress us, is when we got to come home and deal with that woman. That's the biggest one. And that gets better and better as you cleave to one another, and she learns how to adapt herself to you, and she realizes, you know what? Hey, he won. I'm gonna submit, because I don't want to lose him, because I already know he can replace me by tomorrow.
And that's the thing. I want to hit on that right quick. That's the thing with our women. That kills them. Man, replace me. I can. Man, yeah. See, you misread or misjudge or misinterpret what we mean by replace. I mean, actually get somebody that will marry me and be happy with me. Yeah, you can replace me. You get somebody to fuck you. Can you actually get that man to put a ring on your hand? No. See, our women get and they go down to the cheating shit. Why would you want to go back because I cheated? Why would you want to go and devalue yourself? Because if I find out, we ain't gonna be together no more. So you did all that to devalue yourself. Because if I find out I don't know what's this idea of women say, I just wanted to hurt him. Like I hurted him so bad, he didn't want me to do it no more. Now I had to just teach him that. Now we happy. No, y'all relationship over with. You supposed to either move on or forgive me for that. That's it. Because a man's ego is different from yours.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, man, because they don't understand, man, the value that we put them at. You know what I'm saying? When they are, you my wife. You know what I'm saying? Or you my wife, and you give that up to the next man. You just lost all your weight with me. You know what I'm saying? Your value has lost you because not only did you give your pussy up, your loyalty to me, all that shit is tarnished because you want to try to get back at me to fulfill your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, you just fucked up.
Yeah,
fucked up.
And then you gotta ask the question: why did I cheat? Were you trying to use sex as leverage against me? I told my wife this: when I'm ready, I let her know, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need you. You know what I'm saying? I need you. That means, you know what I'm saying? It's because if you ever try to, you know what I'm saying? Because see, the scripture tells me that you was made for me. It says, defraud ye not one to another. That means don't you know what I'm saying, try to keep and withhold, you know what I'm saying, sex from one another. Y'all belong to one another. So if you're going to try to weaponize that, okay, you only got one or twice, a couple of times.
Yeah.
We don't deal with that anymore. But what I'm saying is most men, if they don't understand how to come at they, because you really literally as a man, a husband got to know all the tricks that they come up with, because they coming with them because they're fighting against your authority. And it's not that they really want to, that spirit is just in their nature.
Yeah, it's, I don't know if I was talking, I'm like, brother, it's in a woman's nature to try you as a man. And this is the real reason why a woman doesn't respect any man that's weak. She don't respect no man that it's been subconscious, then it's been programmed in her DNA to try you. Yes, that's what men are made to be. Try his bigger try, like the brother said, trial is at home.
Yeah.
Your trial is at home. You know, your woman is gonna challenge your authority always, family. That just, I don't give a damn how knowledge or how much wisdom is. She very dangerous. She got a lot of wisdom because in her mind she feel like she has to conquer you.
Yeah,
in some form or fashion. That's just the woman's nature.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's fine for you to challenge my authority, because you helping me. You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact, I gotta check you. You gotta see, a woman gotta make sure there is no kinks in your armor. So yeah, I don't mind you challenging my authority. Just don't be disrespectful about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't be disrespectful about it.
But
that's gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the men right quick. Tweet, I want you to, because it was certain things I had took mental notes yesterday, man. I wanted to come back and kick when you was talking about a man ain't really a man until he have a kingdom. He has something to rule over. He's not really a man, really.
Yeah. Like what? Like Lavelle, my other brother. What's your name, my brother?
QD.
Okay, you married, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We all understand, and it's called unspoken language. If you a man, if you're not married or you haven't been married, and I'm going to say, let me just say married, because married means you're still putting up the good fight of faith, because it's a fight. You know what I'm saying? And when you're a man and you're married, you understand that, hey, this is my kingdom. I've got to run my kingdom like a king. That starts with a submitted wife and my offspring, who, when I decide to depart from this place, I'm leaving them something. Only married men understand that, because most married men are working and living so that they can leave something for somebody else.
Correct.
That's what their whole life is. And that's why men like us, we like, listen, I ain't finna be just dealing with any type of man. I only deal with this type of man. You know what I'm saying? When a married men, we know how to look at other men and tell them, we know right off the back what they're about. Like you just said, how are you 40 and you ain't married? Ain't never been married. You going from girl to girl. How do we even build anything with you, brother? Because you don't have nothing or nobody under your authority.
Come on, man.
You talking good. That's like, hey, don't get me wrong. I respect his mind, Dr. Umar, but he's never experienced having a woman bring him a plate.
Come on, man.
I don't even understand dudes who don't have a woman who brings them a plate. And hey, y'all married? Don't that mean something?
Man, that means everything.
Come on, brother.
And you hit it on, and let's touch on Omar, brother. You unqualified to be talking about relationships. You got to keep it to about the education where you started at talking about family. When you start talking about what all this fake pump faking about this, well, I'm gonna have to have me 2 women. Family, you ain't even got 1 woman yet.
Yeah.
Family, you're not qualified to talk about a marriage, just like a woman is not qualified to talk about what I'm gonna keep. I gotta keep this shit a buck across the board. You know what I'm saying? You not, just like we say, a woman not qualified to say what a man is and what a man does. She did not see a man come in and out that bedroom as a kid.
Man.
Brother, you're not qualified to say what anything about marriage. You ain't married at the present moment. You
Ain't
know what
never.
I'm saying?
And the way he's going, he probably won't ever get married.
Huh?
The way he's going, he'll probably never get married.
Man, nah, he's going town to town, fucking these women, using this pro-black ass shit.
And
You know what I'm saying?
and you know why? You know why he could never be married? Because he's the type of he's a bit of a. I read between the lines. He's a bit of a feminine woman. You know why? Because he acts as though his education makes him always right.
Mm-hmm. He talk about them bourgeois Negroes. He get in that bourgeois Negro shit himself.
I know.
He just decided to be the black sheep out there because he really supposed to be on somewhere a Democrat shit. He just decided to be the black sheep. Man. We have to really tune brothers like that out and the sisters, man, because it's across the board. It's about our survival at this moment. Then these folks done put a whole article in they put a date out. I mean, a year out when our wealth is supposed to zip to zero, family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, they don't want us to get back to how we used to be, which was there was a time in our community, bro, where marriage was cool. It was cool, man. And it's still cool. Cause you gotta think about it. My old man told me this a long time ago, and I didn't understand it as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? He said, boy, don't get out there, you know what I'm saying, putting your seed everywhere. He said, because once you had one, you done had them all. And I'm thinking like, nah, I don't believe that because this one looked like that. But I'm like, man, after going through women, you realize after you get your nuts. Say, man, really, what's the difference? The difference is this one come with a different type of headache. That one come with a different type of headache, but it's all the same. Cause I don't care if you done slept with a woman 5 or 10 times. 5 years, 10. It don't matter how long you've been in a relationship, sleeping with a woman, knocking her down as good as it is. Eventually, if you don't make her your wife, you'll get tired of her because she'll just be something that's just holding you down, stressing you out. And most of the time when we stay lingering, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with a woman or a man who ain't about nothing, it's all because it's just physical, bro. It's good sex.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's
just good. You know she crazy, but you know what
it ain't shit.
When them lights come on.
Good cook. Yep.
Come on.
Look what Mary J. Blige said. He said, "Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun." What's supposed to be fun? But what's a dude that's no good? What is so addicted about being with a dude that's no good? You know he ain't no good. You know he gonna break your heart. But Mr. Wrong feels so right.
We've traded peace for entertainment. Ain't nothing more peaceful than knowing, bro, that I can come home to my wife. And it's a boring life in that it ain't exciting, but it's peaceful knowing that, you know what, I got somebody who's got my back. I got somebody every time I stick my dick, and I ain't got to worry about coming out with no STD or nothing like that.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The entertainment is cool, but you know what I'm saying, when you done caught gonorrhea or something that you can't get rid of and you 34, man, listen, bro, let me move. My mom, my mother-in-law, we didn't have it. She just died. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a good relationship or whatever. Say, man, she died at 80, and you know what I'm saying? She died with syphilis, bro.
Come on, man.
Damn.
Yeah. So can you imagine, like, a lot of these older folks, a lot of the diseases that they have? Say, man, a lot of people got STDs, herpes, and you won't even know it, bro, because it ain't had no outbreak, but they carrying it around and you taking chances. Not at my age.
Man. I think I was talking to Vail a while ago, man. Just the thought of going to a damn clinic at this age over STD, that shit's embarrassing in a motherfucker. Like, just to think about this shit, like, damn, you in this motherfucker. Boy, you done got VD. Come on, bro.
Hey,
40.
And it's embarrassing because whatever you need, you got a wife to take care of that.
Real tough.
You got a wife to take care of that, and in your mind at your age, you already know, hey, it ain't no different. What's gonna make her different than my wife?
Man.
In terms of just the physical, I'm gonna get a nut, and then I'm gonna be feeling bad about it.
Right.
Because I don't care what nobody say. You sleep with a woman long enough, you might start off with that condom, but eventually it's finna come out.
Yeah.
You ain't looked at no papers. You ain't looked at no clinic papers.
That is the nature of how that usually work, man. And like you said, brother, you know, you ask yourself, what the fuck I'm doing this for, man? Everything I'm doing with this woman, I could literally do with my wife. But I'm dodging. It's costing me money. Just even if we go get a room, like, brother, you just bring unnecessary headaches, man. You know, especially if it's a nut thing, man. You know, come on, man. We supposed to grow out. It's just certain shit, family. We just supposed to grow out, man. Where it just don't make sense anymore, man. It just don't make sense.
Don't make sense. And that's why when you go back to, you know what I'm saying, how we were talking about 40-year-old men who still out there chasing the game, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you ain't had, like, really at our age, why would you even want to be having multiple women, bro? Like, it's dangerous out there. Even if you ain't trying to marry a woman, that's fine. At least, because I wouldn't advise that if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, because the way the game is, but at least find somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you can be like, okay, well, hey, you know what I'm saying, we together, we ain't got to put it on paper. I belong to you, you belong to me, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make these vows. Just do it like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But just to be free to just, you know what I'm saying, at 40-something years old, throwing your dick everywhere, like, come on, man.
Nah, brother. I mean, that boy, but they got to be embarrassed. Think about it, because it's happening and everything, man. They got to be embarrassing the motherfucker. Especially if you ain't got no primary doctor. Now, actually, you'll be more embarrassed if you got a primary doctor because you kind of got a relationship. And they're going to say, man, how the fuck did this happen? Oh,
gonna look at you crazy. My doctor gonna look at me crazy.
My
doctor gonna look at me crazy than a motherfucker. Fuck.
Hey, man, man, how did this happen? You know, how did this happen, Mr. Key? I don't want to say real name. How did this happen, sir? You know,
Hey, doc, just give me my pills, man. Give me my shot. Give me my pills, man.
Come on, man. Man, that little crap. Family, I'll be so shamed, man. I'll be shamed like a motherfucker, man. Come on, man.
That shit cold.
That's why, man, it's important, man. Like you said, man, when you got your, you know, you ain't got to, you covered yourself from that, man. When you got your significant other, that's just simple shit you can miss. Let's just keep it real. Like what Diddy or Kelly, Shannon Sharp, if these guys, all the guys have been coming in their 50s.
Yeah.
If they would have been married, man, they would have missed this.
Yeah.
They'd have missed all that.
That's a proven fact, bro.
And like I say, probably not even married, but if you like, even let's just say Deion Sanders, for the longest he was with old girl. They just broke up when he went to Colorado. They was together for like 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
Which one?
Babyface.
Pam Oliver.
Babyface ex-wife. You know that chick. Babyface ex-wife.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know her name.
Bright skin, high yellow. You know what I'm saying? They was together for a long time.
No, that was Eddie Murphy.
No, that was Babyface ex-wife.
You said it was Shannon?
No, not Shannon.
I thought you were talking about. Okay.
Yeah, Deion.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because you know Nicole Murphy. I know Shannon. I thought my bad.
Yeah. So
I was thinking about Nicole Murphy. With Shannon. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but man, on the you know, we wrap it up, man. I mean, what QD Tweed, man. I mean, what's the conclusion, man, about, you know, this, you know, the single and loving this shit, man? Do you think our women really love being single, or they just they create slaves to be able to cope?
It's fake, you know what I'm saying? My projection is, you know what I'm saying, it's fake because, you know what I'm saying, I know it's fake because if you look at the stats, in terms of depression meds, you know what I'm saying, women lead in, you know what I'm saying, that category of, you know, who's on, you know, depression medication.
Mm-hmm.
I think 30-some% of women are, you know what I'm saying, on some type of anti-depression meds.
Mm.
My wife's sister, she up in Houston, you know what I'm saying? She's 50, no 54, 55, no husband, you know what I'm saying? The doctor just prescribed her because when they go in to talk to these doctors, you know what I'm saying, they're showing that, well, okay, based on what you're saying, you're suffering from depression. We know you are. Why? Because you're operating in in a lifestyle that the Most High didn't you know what I'm saying, want you to operate in, which is told yourself it's okay to be separated from a man. Primarily you made yourself believe it's okay to be separated from a man's rulership. That's the key right there. You got plenty of, see, that's the thing. Even when a woman is with a man, you can tell when a woman is out of control. It's easy to see. But when you see a married woman, you know what I'm saying, who's with a man, a ruler type man, she finna make sure she don't make him look bad. When she talk, if he wherever he goes, she go let him talk first. She ain't finna butt in. She's going to conduct herself like what? Like I belong to him.
Lady.
Like a lady. And so, you know what I'm saying, that whole narrative, being single, you know what I'm saying, it's BS. It's just, once again, the devil has tricked them with another lie, which, like he tricked Eve saying, hey, surely you won't die if you bite into this apple. He know you're going to know. She already knew what she needed to know. But he tricked her anyway, and he's still tricking women with that same lie. Hey, he knows that you'll be better off single. So no, it's just a lie, brother. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we don't have enough men, you know what I'm saying, who are sitting up telling the truth. And I ain't talking, I mean, you got a lot of good shows, platforms where you see these relationships, but I'm talking about, if you're going to learn from married men.
Right.
Because we got the experience, you know what I'm saying? If you need to bring your wife on, if I need to bring my wife on, we can all bring our wives on. And you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to tell, the audience will be able to tell, like, yeah, I can tell they married. And yeah, I can tell that they happily married. And I can tell she's happy. I can tell she's happily submitted to him and he's happily ruling over her.
That's fact.
You know,
That's
so
fact.
That's it for me, brother. That, you know.
Man, hey man, you know, we just really let you cook on it, man. I wanted to just run it back with the spiel, man. I mean, you said it all to tell it all, man.
Appreciate y'all letting me come on, brother. I enjoyed it, man.
Hey man, truth don't care who tell it.
Hey,
Good talk. Good talk. Hey man, we appreciate you coming on, man. G1.
Microphone check.
What up with it, family?
Man?
Hey, man. Boy, that was a good. Hey, boy, he went down there for sure, man. Biblically, physically, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually, all that, man.
Yeah, he's good, man.
He hit all the buttons, man.
Yeah, man.
Hit all the buttons. Another thing, man, before we leave out, man, I just want to say this. A lot of things has been created. This monster of a new millennium woman that's out here that's causing treacherous throughout the city, man, throughout the whole world. A lot of this was created by us too, man. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about that on another show, man. But man, we letting a lot of things get past, such as bringing trick behavior to normal women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bringing trick behavior to normal women is why they act the way they do, and they put a price on everything that shit is presented to you, man. Like shit, if you come into a regular woman saying that you're gonna pay all her bills and let me take you out here and let me do this and this and that, and you come into her in a trick fashion, shit, a normal woman, you can't just say that shit too many times and she not gonna bite.
Exactly.
Shit, once she give in, shit, and it's cool, shit, she think everybody like that. So now she present that shit to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, that trick behavior, man, is what created this woman, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we getting a lot of. That's where all the backlash is coming from.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? We put that out there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
a lot of dudes need to get checked on that shit. You know, man. If you, man, a lot of these dudes, man, they wasn't really a hell of a nigga back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They got a little money up behind their belt and shit, man. They want to flaunt it. They want to put it in their face and shit. They feel like they can do whatever they want to do.
Come on, man. Come on.
And shit, that's created that, and that's what created this monster. You know what I'm saying? We just
thinking they winning, but really losing, huh?
They really losing. You know what I'm saying? And this woman has, she has emerged. And and not only has she emerged, she has put this and she just passed this behavior down from generation to generation. So now you getting it from her daughters, you getting this from her nieces, and you getting this from her homegirls because they feel like this is the way.
Yep.
But we threw that shit out there, man. We got these suckers out here, man, that threw that shit out there, and shit, man. That's what created this. So, man, you got to check a lot of these brothers, man, when they coming with that bullshit. A lot of these dudes ain't got it in them. So, shit, they feel like the trick behavior is getting them to the fruits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And players, man, you know, dudes that ain't real talking, dudes that ain't on that, we looking at these women like, bitch, I ain't even on that type shit. Why are you coming at me like that?
Yeah.
Because the majority of these dudes, man, they feel like shit, they can flaunt their shit and, you know, get what they want. But man, shit, you know how it is, man. Shit, we came up on a whole different level, man. You know, shit. Hey, man, we ain't on that shit, man. We man, you know, us growing up, shit, we wasn't even on that,
man.
Growing up, you feel me? Like, man, we ain't spending. Now, if she my wife, that's a different story. But
that's a different. That don't even count if she your wife. That don't even count.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But not a random. I'm finna go, hey man, and you, let me take you to Benny Honda's. Let me go take you shopping and shit. Man. Let me fly you out, man. And no, man. But hey, man, we'll get at that another time. That's another topic. You know what I'm saying? I can go all day about that shit, man.
Don't give them too much ism, man. Hey, don't give them too much ism, man.
We'll go there some other day. Twid, man, we need you to come back on, man. We're gonna go down through there on one more time on them, man. We're gonna go.
Hey, count me in.
We're gonna hit them.
I was trying to get on camera, you know what I'm saying, but I'm next time I will, you know what I'm saying. I just was trying to. It went to my Lavelle. I think you sent it to my text message, so you know what I'm saying. But yeah, anytime, brothers, you know what I'm saying. Hey, and this is the talk we need to talk. Iron sharpening iron, bro.
Thanks.
Real talk. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on, brother.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Already. G1, it's on you, man. Come on with the sports.
All right.
The Lounge, DFW Sports. And yeah, we back on the bullish. Yeah, once again. Don't flip on in. But you know, if you at the bat and ready to get that home run, you got to get it done. But don't be like this dude, getting crossed up, throw it in the water, making run for the border. But you got to keep trying, man. Ain't no use of stopping. It might happen again. But just swim back to shore. Make sure you're all right. Or get him a life jacket or something. He'll be okay. Back on it. But somebody pop out, daddy's daddy, father time is crossing them up. Somebody out here at 24-hour fitness feeling the pain. Taking it to the youngsters. Letting them know, look here, I can ball too. Been doing it. Look like he keep a ball aired up in the car, ready for this opportunity to jump off. Pow. Real Uncle Drew down here. I don't even know if his last name Drew or whatever, but hey, he's balling with the Grays all day. So Father Time, shoot, look like he had more time to put that work in. And he showed putting the work in the gym. No competition look like. Put him in the game, coach. no matter the age, he's still gonna make it pay. Like crossing them up, laying them up, you know, Papa was making it happen. But don't get silly and out here and try to make this happen, or you can end up just like this young man. But somebody is also willing to make a great impression. And this slam dunk was that. And this dunk right here, when you slide in the situation, hey, that is looking very glideful and very highful. And in this fight, the referee had his pillow and blanket already ready for him, because he already know it's about to be night time. He's getting sleepy. While somebody getting knocked out and dizzy, somebody out here practicing with their frisbee and taking it to another level just to show them boys, I do this. And he make it look easy, don't it? But I know practice, especially perfect practice, will get to your point where you know you're doing it. But somebody is always willing to go another mile than the next person. I can do it better than you. You best believe that. Hey man, you ain't got to show off like that. Come on, bro. Now that's going way too far. But hey, you got it done. Who better? But you know why somebody is literally out here making no excuses? Because excuses are useless. No excuses when it comes to working. Dude ain't got no arms, bro. No arms. Still getting it in the gym. Out here working. While the rest of y'all is out here twerking.
Yeah, man.
So what we looking like, man, on the NBA, man?
Oh man, on the NBA. Well. Let's get into it then. Since you were talking about the NBA, man, you know. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's see what we're talking about, what they were talking about.
The second pick will be made by the San Antonio Spurs, and that means that the number one pick in the 2025 NBA draft goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
Rolando Blackman, all smart. Dallas Mavericks had a 1.8% chance to win the number one pick over. They had never.
I was just talking about that, man. The Mavericks need a superstar. What
Hey,
we
man.
looking like, man? Who coming up, man? What who can we get, man?
Hey man, this is what it looked like, man, when it happened though.
Pick will be made by
Yeah, man.
They got to do something. Shit, that shit that happened last, bro. They got to. Come on, man.
Nico, don't mess it up, man.
We going to the old logo. We going back to the old logo.
Yeah, I had to put the throwback up there. I just wanted to put the throwback. I wanted to let them know the history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, Nico, don't fumble the bag this time, bro. You know people was on the roofs ready to snipe you. Don't mess it up this time. You got a second chance. That the NBA then gave you They gave you a pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Say,
really, I feel like it was a straight riggery anyway. You know what I'm saying?
you think it was a setup?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna
Hey,
need you.
how much you think they paid him, man? How much you think they paid him to get that? Because he had to reveal, he had to get his shit back together. That's the only way.
The commissioner was like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to get rid of Luka to the Lakers because the Lakers is the show team of the league." You're like, I can't do that, man. The fans gonna be upset at me. Look. I got a deal for you on the table. I give you the number. I give you the number one pick. Right, let's do it.
Hey, if Bill was on here, man, that nigga would say, man, it's a play. It's a play. For real, bro. I guarantee you that's what happened.
Yeah, man, it's possible. This can be Cooper Flag can be possibly part of the big three. The Mavericks would be I don't know why. Oh man, I do not know why the Mavericks would not get Cooper Flag, bro.
They are gonna get him, bro. I promise you they're gonna get him. That's Maverick right there. I can see, man, you know that's what they like. They like a white boy. Man, they gonna get him, bro. I promise you they're gonna get him.
And we can't afford the Spurs to get him because the Spurs is the second team in place to get him. So why would we let him go to the team with Wemiana? You know what I'm saying? So it would be the stupidest thing to trade or to pass up Cooper Flag.
Let's see, man. Hopefully they don't make no Cowboys move.
What you mean, trade the number one pick?
No, I'm saying just get some bullshit.
We're gonna talk about that too in a minute. We gonna get to that. Just hold on.
We slow roll.
What do you think about the lineup? Now that might not be the starting lineup, but that is the lineup with Cooper Flag.
That look decent, bro. That look championship ready. That look good.
So we back in the saddle with that.
Yeah, I'm putting my cap back on, bro. Now I ain't give up. Look, I ain't give up on the Mavericks, bro. I ain't give up on the Mavericks this year. I gave up on the Cowboys last season, bro, because they was really pissing me off with the Dak situation. I was like, man, god damn, but I'm back in the fold out of all these years, man. I can't just. I only gave him 1 year off. That's it.
You know the thing about this lineup is PJ Washington, man. I don't know based upon what lineup they have, is PJ gonna come off the bench or is he gonna start or
PJ will never start, bro. He'll never start for the Mavericks. I don't see it.
Damn, man. That means Klay Thompson is messing it up, bro.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson is messing it up. The reason why I say that is because he up in age. He just a shooting decoy. He can get hot. But he's not fast enough to play defense consistently. He gets in foul trouble pretty quick. He can't draw double teams. You know what I'm saying? He's not a double team consistent dude. He the weakest link on this picture right now.
So you'll put PJ right there?
I mean, I would start Klay Thompson because he got the experience and age, and he got the record 3-point thing going. Just see if he can get streaky or whatever. But as soon as he get in foul trouble or his minutes, PJ coming right in.
Put him in start him up. Put him on the starting line, man, just to create tension.
Yeah.
And then give him less minutes.
Less minute, there you go. Because he get even I'm gonna say this, man. Even Kyrie too, bro. Kyrie, not Christian, but Kyrie, Klay Thompson, and AD. Those guys up in age where they minutes need to be cut down. I'm just being honest, man. They need to figure out some other young players that's gonna step up and take the minutes away.
Yeah.
And that's where the Mavericks might have a problem.
I know they can get somebody hot that can facilitate that floor, like Kyrie, man.
Brandon Williams pretty good, man. He played better than Jalen Harden, man. He played way better than him, man. I'm disappointed in Jaden Hardy. I talked about him bad like a mug on the show a couple of weeks ago. Told him to take that number 1 jersey off. You are not the number 1 player, sir. Take that number 1 off.
Damn.
Yeah. If you wearing number 1, you supposed to be that nigga. Yeah, and he ain't that nigga. Just being real. But like I say, man, we need some more younger talent besides Christian. What is the young kid we got from the Lakers? Christy Max. Well, I think his name Max Christie or whatever. He's an upcoming young player. I think by him getting more experience, his minutes will be more valuable. He's a good defender, guard. His scoring need to be a little more. He need to be more confident in scoring. I can tell he's not confident in scoring, but by him getting experience and confident in scoring, I think the Lakers made a mistake by trading him. The Mavericks don't fumble the bag and get Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? We'd be right back in the saddle because we got the youth mixed with experience. Derek Lively. Hopefully Derek Lively come back a shooter more besides just a paint banger. He can step out on the 3 a little bit and bring them big men out the paint a little bit and start scoring a little more with a shot. And Mavericks will be, boy, that'd be a deadly team.
Let's see, man. We got to see what the strategy that they're gonna go with this first round draft pick.
Man, they cannot trade. They cannot pass up Cooper Flag, bro. The best dude in the damn country, man. You got another chance to get it right. I'm just being real. When it comes to it's another dude that played for Rucker. He like a guard. But I mean, the Maris, you can always kind of find the guard.
They need Cooper Flag because they need that physicality.
Yes.
They need that pressure. They need that size. That's gonna clear up a lot of shit, bro. Because we're not too. That's gonna make what I say. That paint need to be abused, bro.
Yes.
The Mavericks do not abuse that paint. They always stand behind the perimeter. I know. We don't need no 3-pointer team no more, bro. That shit there will kill us. Let's get in this paint, man. Cooper Flag will bring that paint.
Yeah.
Say, man.
He kind of remind me of Kevin Garnett style a little bit.
Yeah.
The way he played with his back to the basket a lot. I like that about it. He got a good mid-range.
And
his defense better than Luka. He better than Luka on defense off top.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a Maverick look, bro. That's a Maverick look, bro. What man? Come on, man. That's a Maverick look. It's inevitable, bro. He gonna be the pick. He's gonna be the pick, bro. I can just hear them talking right now. He looked like a Maverick already. Like I can see him playing with the Mavericks. We need that piece, and we need another hot guard, bro. Another hot point guard that can let Kyrie sit and rest for a few minutes. That can still facilitate that floor and create some room for more points and can score. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of scores, but we need somebody that can facilitate and run that offense, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about Brandon Williams, man? You don't like Brandon Williams?
Cool, bro. He cool, but I feel like we need another point.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
We need another point. Need some more. Man, I get it. I want them to bring my boy back though, man. Big Mo.
Brown?
Yeah, Moses Brown. Yeah, they need to bring Big Mo back, bro. Get Big Mo back up in there.
Dude, man, I don't get it. They bring him back, let him go. What is this?
I'll tell you about this shit out the. I'll tell you about this shit out the clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
man. That's possible your Maverick lineup, man. If the Mavericks don't fumble the bag on Flag, man. As long as you make the right choice, man. Come on now.
Let's do it, man.
Best dude in the country, man. We got another chance to get it right. I feel sorry for the Washington Wizards, even though they get top picks every year and don't do nothing with them. I just can't believe the Spurs, man, got 2 top picks in the top 20. Man, how's they doing this, man? The Spurs got the 2nd pick and 14th pick.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that. There's some riggery going on. I'm telling you, it's some riggery.
Man, what you said earlier about that Maverick shit, I believe that. I believe that. That's possible, bro.
I'm telling you, man, because this just don't make. I mean, it makes sense, but don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, did y'all hear what happened to your boy, man? Tonight, man, he injured himself tonight.
And Jason Tatum, you can see distraught right now. As soon as we get an update.
Is this nigga holding his face crying?
Bro, that's what the Knicks been waiting up. Man, oh, man, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with, man.
I can't believe the Knicks about to get their look.
Man, the Knicks about to go to the finals, bro. And I said, man, this shit crazy, bro.
Reason why I hate it is because our best player we had on our team was Jalen Brunson. Now he the franchise of Knicks.
That's what I'm saying. And say that would have been great. What I was just talking about, because he can organize. He put that he can take up under Kyrie.
Yeah, but the Mavericks, they just, man, once they find out how good you really is, they figure out a way to get rid of you or something. They figure out something wrong with you.
He developed this game at the Mavericks, bro.
Exactly. And what I'm saying, he literally handled the Mavericks. He literally took the Mavericks to the next round when Luka was hurt that playoff year when we lost to Golden State.
I remember that, bro.
Yeah, man, he ran the team himself, man.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Yeah, the Knicks finna go to the finals, bro.
Yeah,
the Knicks finna go to the goddamn, man. That boy, I know them New York Knicks, man. I already know they just turned up.
Them New Yorkers talking to,
man. They been waiting on this shit forever.
For real.
Remember they was going to the finals. Jordan was knocking their bitch ass up out that hole.
Yup.
They had John Starks, Patrick Ewing, all them niggas over there.
Oakley, and all them.
Man, Jordan kept on beating the shit out their ass.
Yeah,
they could never get there.
You're right. That was the team that Jordan was the team to stop him.
Man, I don't mean to go back to Luka. Man, so what's up with Luka? How Luka actually been playing since he been over with the Lakers? You know, I don't keep up with none of that.
Man, that nigga trash.
Man, the Lakers out of there, they suck. Man, LeBron might go to Cleveland and jump on their bandwagon or something.
LeBron needs to sit his ass down, bro. This shit over with.
Yeah, Luka's done, Vail, man. Luka is there. People over there in LA complaining about, man, I see why the Mavericks got rid of Luka. Man, he don't play no, he's slow, man. He this, he that. I'm like, well, shoot, y'all were talking about y'all for the win Lakers in 5. Remember that?
Hey, them Lakers look bad. Hey, the Lakers look bad, man. I'm talking about LeBron need to retire, bro. Like real shit. That shit over with. Pack up. That shit is over with. LeBron, nah.
Hey, Bill, you missed it, man. This is probably gonna be the new face of the Mavericks right now.
Yo, my neighbor was telling me that they had the #1 pick.
Yeah, they did some little riggery on the lottery pick. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like that for real? Hey. Or is it gonna be like Luka? He gonna have a 3-year hype and just fall off.
No, Cooper Flag is a
motherfucker cold.
Different. He a defense. He a post player. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no ball dominant. He really played to get his team involved. You know what I'm saying? That's why people was complaining about how they lost the Final Four thing, because they say he didn't take over the game. You know what I'm saying? He really was looking to get his teammates involved. He one of them type of players, and by him playing with Kyrie and all them, you know, that's going make him a better player. Plus, he's 6'9". You know what I'm saying? He played a forward position. So,
and he a rack monster.
yeah, he a rack monster. Yep. You ain't got to worry about him running to the 3-point line, trying to fade and shoot a 3 and all this mess. You know what I mean?
And that bullshit, that's that Maverick bullshit, bro. And why they need him and AD, I hope AD stay healthy, bro. Because if both of them niggas in that paint,
that nigga stealing money, man.
Heal.
That nigga stealing money.
You say what now?
That nigga stealing money, AD.
AD been stealing money for a long time, man. AD been getting that money for a long time, man. All I can say is, based upon how great Cooper Flag played, man, they might get rid of AD, bro. Think about it, though. I mean, what you need AD for if Cooper Flag starts scoring by 30 plus consistently and in the paint? What you really need AD for? You just need the money, dude.
AD gonna put that sauce on it, bro. Still need it.
Yeah, but he get hurt too much. That means his minutes need to get cut down. Like I said, all them dudes that's over 30 plus, man, they minutes need to be. They can't be playing no 40 plus minutes, and they need to be playing 30 less minutes if they 30 plus. I'm just being real, man. Knees and bones don't get the same, moving around the same, man. All them games, what they play, 82 games? That's a lot of games, man.
That's a lot. Yeah. Man, just to think, man, just think about all it, man. Man, you didn't, but say nowadays, you know, they get days off and shit. Remember back in the day, man, them old players, man, them niggas used to play all them goddamn games, bro.
Play every night.
Them niggas play every game.
I don't know how they used to do it. It's a different game.
I don't know how they used to do that shit. But see, back in the day, niggas was more tougher. They done did all type of shit to the food and put that COVID in a nigga life shit. Man, niggas body ain't like it used to be back in the day. Man, them niggas was playing all them games, bro.
I think they peaked out, man. After LeBron, it was over.
Yeah.
The last of the old hold up, get your money work model. See, they like that last vehicle, that LeBron like that last vehicle. Hey, we're making them all metal cars. Everybody else now shallow,
hollow, microfiber. What?
Yeah. Like the jury.
Oh man!
Remember back in the day, you can get you a goddamn long ass bezel team, nigga, 600.
Yeah, real talk. Straight metal.
Shit. Nigga, you getting straight hollow. You ain't getting no necklace for 600 now. Shit.
Yeah, that's that same motherfucker that was hollow and long. Them motherfucker, that bitch go for 5,500 now.
5,500 now. Say, my bro got out the penitentiary, had all his old jewelry. You hear me? That nigga had all his old jewelry. You remember we were in long ass chains all the way to my goddamn nuts. Nigga had this bad bitch he had, bro. That bitch, a big ass bezel team, thick than a motherfucker with a cross on that bitch. And he had a couple of them motherfuckers, them big ass rings. That nigga came out, nigga. That nigga he said, man, I took that shit to the pawn shop. That nigga want to give me 30 grand for all this shit.
Dang.
Remember, man. That means it worth a nice little piece of change.
That nigga had that old jewelry, bro. I'm talking
about
say that nigga left in 04. Shit, he came home to 13. No. Yeah, 14. No, came home 14. Shit. That nigga say that's good money.
Like a motherfucker.
That's a real change.
Yeah, and he look like he back on and strong, boy.
Say.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Since we in the same arena, you know, the Dallas Stars been doing their thing, man, you know.
It's hard for me to trust the Stars nowadays.
Hey man, the Stars is they up 2-1, man. So we'll see what's going on. But I can truly say the Stars franchise has been keeping people in their seats every year.
You know where they originally came from, don't you?
What, the Stars?
Uh-huh.
Nah.
It came from Minneapolis. They came from Minnesota.
What they was when they was out there?
I forgot what they got, but they saw them back in '94. You remember when they got here, they got a championship too.
True, yeah, in '94, it didn't take them too long to kind of get a team because I know they went like in the '90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a franchise, man. It's doing pretty
Dallas
good.
just a winning city, boy. That when the Cowboy was still good, man. 94, 95 to 96 was a good year. After Pac died, I'm in the switch up. It's like shit got crazy.
Man, that's true though, man. Ever since he died, man, it's like everything just started going downhill. Nothing wasn't that interesting no more.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
Arsenio Hall show was sorry, all that.
Man, that was a big ass impact, bro. You ain't lying, man.
It's just the era of that time, man. Anything that was on TV, Living Color, all this, man, everything,
The dark stage after Pac died, man.
Real talk. That's real. Yeah, man. Let's get to I guess we can get to them boys a little bit, man. What them boys talking about, man?
Who is stopping this offense? Jerry Jones, Dak Prescott, the Eagles, the Giants, the Commanders, the Lions, the Broncos, the Vikings, CeeDee Lamb, injuries, George Pickens, his attitude, his suspensions, Roger Goodell, Cowboys fans. Those are who is stopping this offense because it's going to be
Your bitch ass up, nigga.
Man, these motherfuckers say the Cowboys gonna be in their own way. Pretty much. That's the only way they can stop themselves, anybody's themselves, pretty much. That's what they say, man. Cowboys is their own team in their way. But this right here is what the Cowboys have done in all season besides the draft, besides the trades. The Pickens situation, man, I really think that's the dude we could have drafted a couple of years ago. But we drafted Sam Williams instead because what's the dude, Greg? What is the dude's name, man? The one they kept complaining, Greg? No, not Greg Hardy. I can't think of his name, man. He wore number 94. Cowboy let him go because they talking about he was smoking too much weed. So he ended up going to Denver. I can't remember the dude's name, man. So Randall Gregory or something like that.
Yeah, Gregory.
Yeah, so the Cowboys end up getting Sam Williams, you know what I'm saying, that year. And the same year the Steelers end up picking Pickens. So I was thinking at the time CeeDee Lamb did need another comrade, you know what I'm saying? Because we let go of the Cedric Wilson dude. We didn't really have nobody else like that. I think they had let Cooper go and all that mess. So I'm like, man, why we won't just draft a receiver? So Cowboys finally picked up Pickens, man. He got the attitude like Dez Bryant a little bit out there.
That's what we need. Hype this shit up.
We ain't got no quarterback to throw it to. Shit.
Man, we just gonna run it, man. I've been telling them, hey, run the ball, man. Run it. Dak ain't got too many times to mess up if he run it.
Bro, I'm man, bro.
Man,
I'm gonna fuck around. Heal that dude, bro.
I mean, as a fan, you got to have zero faith in Dak, man. Fam, bro, he showed, man. He really got exposed when Zeke had got suspended and he had to carry the team. And then when Zeke
that was the year that let you know how good he was, man. When Zeke wasn't playing. Yeah, that's why I don't know why Jerry paid him extra. I know one year he did have a good year in 2020 before he messed his leg up. You know what I'm saying? He had a good year, you know, but what's consistent?
I'd have franchised him. You coming off that, I was like, man, look, man, you gotta understand this business, man. Give me a good season, man. At least give me to the second round. If you get us to the second round, I ain't even say win. Get us to the second round, and you can sign your own check, man. You can write it. You know what I'm saying? Write your own check. I'm gonna sign it. I would have still been lying, but that would have been an excuse I gave that franchise.
That would have been the sales pitch.
Goddamn right.
Oh, maybe Jerry done that already. He done ran out.
He came back and gave his ass that deal. You know, they had already been wrestling for a deal. I was like, man, damn, I was gonna give you the deal. Hey, I just franchised the family. You go ahead and leave and see because if you have a bad year, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. And you came off of that, and they're gonna blame the injury. Say, but did he stay gone too long and he just ain't got it anymore? So now I would have gambled and franchised his ass.
Yeah. Which one of these 88s on her, man, that y'all think the best 88?
Man, come on, Michael Irvin, man. Stop playing.
Man. Come on,
I would have gave Drew Pearson number 2, but that nigga whined. That nigga whined Hall of Fame. That nigga whined his way into the Hall of Fame. I know that nigga was crying every year. Man, I'd love to get in there. I don't know why. That nigga whined his way into that motherfucker, man.
Let me say this right here, though. Michael Irvin is the best 88, bro. But if Dez Bryant would have completed the mission, bro, I feel like him and they would have been neck and neck, bro. Dez Bryant had
that's how I feel.
Yeah, the physicality. They were the same players, bro. But I think Dez Bryant would have went a little bit more further if he would have stayed in the game, bro.
I think too with him and family. I think it was coaching family. They ain't really know how to bring the best out of them, family. Jason Garrett fucked them out, fucked that talent out, man.
Yep.
Yeah. He didn't know how to read the playbook, Bill.
Man, that's still go back to coaching. See, that lets you know that you ain't that dimensional as a coach. You only know one way to coach.
Correct.
A guy with this much talent, you can't find a way to make him remember the playbook, or get him, or just come up with some crafty plays that he can't fuck up.
That's real shit, though.
Yeah, they the reason why Dez Bryant didn't even get signed after the catch. How you just gonna drive release a guy like that, man? I don't like how they did Dez Bryant. I'm just gonna be honest about that. I'm still been mad about that.
Man, I would hate that he went down there to St. Louis. New Orleans Saints down there and just injured himself on a freak ass.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Damn, he could even get a second win.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Then he stayed out for a minute, and then he ended up going to the Ravens. I was happy he got on the team with somebody. I really was mad about the Dez Bryant situation, man.
Yeah,
it is.
That was another thing. That was another a major contributing factor to me that I started tuning and shying away from Cowboys. I just didn't like how Jerry handled that situation. I think he man, with Dez, y'all find a way to say Dez. You know your production level is going down, man. I know this your hometown. I think Dez would have worked something. They could have worked something, family.
Yeah.
But I'm at the very minute, I'm at least use you as a motivational tool. You here at home. I use you. I find a way to you're gonna be a mentor for my next wide receiver core. I find a way to keep you around, man.
Just too much passion, man. They really were just. Oh, man. I hated how they did Dez Bryant, man. I really did. But we all know Michael Irvin is the best 88. But when he got the Super Bowl rings and he got the charisma still to this day after the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Done been in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Michael Irvin, man. What do you think about CD Lamb for as a future of his 88 legacy?
A diva.
I don't like how he cry.
I
think the choice of quarterback is what's really killing him. Man, that nigga, I don't like how he be crying, bro.
Yeah, that nigga
I
a
do
diva,
not like how
man.
he be crying, bro. That shit
You ain't
pisses me
supposed to
off.
call a man a diva. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a diva, man. Yeah, family. I believe Dak helped sabotage, and he know it. Dak helped sabotage his career. Dak just not that guy. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's the thing about a wide receiver, family. Your career is dependent on your quarterback, man. That's cold blooded, boy.
Well, you don't think that CeeDee Lamb is making Dak Prescott career look good? Because I'm telling you, you seen when Cooper Rush was in the game, man. His production didn't fall too short. His production was still the same, but just as better. I just think you team CeeDee Lamb up with any quarterback. It's just him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he cold, man. But he supposed to have a ring too.
I mean, he's in middle. He's in that middle age where the window it ain't closing. He done got his contract. You only good for really two contracts.
The Cowboys had a clear path to the Super Bowl from that goddamn Green Bay bullshit game. They had a clear path to the Super Bowl that year, bro.
You talking about with the dead Brian catch?
Yeah, then when they got blowed out.
Oh, you talking about dead? I'm talking about CeeDee Lamb. Well,
no, I'm talking about the CeeDee Lamb.
Talking about when they got blowed out in the first quarter.
They got blowed out by Green Bay.
I can't say that. Well, that was a clear path, but it was an illusion clear path, brother. We couldn't. You as a Cowboy fan, you couldn't see their flaws. It just when they
seems like a script.
When they came up out that NFC East, you got to see what they really was made of. I mean, they got to play somebody that they don't play. They don't play twice a year, man.
Hey,
Bill. The game was already over. The game was already over by the first. They had 21 points in the first quarter.
I really think it's scripted. There's no way that you be in sync with your receiver all season and you get to one damn game and it's like y'all ain't in sync.
I gotta give some. In one game, when had Dak come up big, he been doing it every playoff. Family, you remember the defense held what's called the 19 points. Family, he couldn't get no down one touch. They needed to get one touchdown. Family, Dak just never came up big.
The reason how I know that was fucked up and I knew that they was tripping in the beginning because the Cowboys came all the way back, bro. They end up losing by 16. I mean by 13.
I can't go with that. You playing for at this point we don't let laxed up. Dak always play good when to give you the illusion that he's gonna come back and win and still lose. Go look at all this film when that's the whole thing. They why the same why Dak couldn't everybody asked the same question. Why couldn't he play like that the first half? That was his ongoing pattern with him, family.
Well, you know them garbage stats. Them. I mean, the team defense they not even playing as hard when they start doing that little comeback. Look, that don't even be counting. A lot of teams be doing that. Like, we already got them baked. We already beating them, so we ain't got to just call our top defensive plays. We can play vanilla. You know what I'm saying? And he just started carving. He's been in the league too long not to carve up some vanilla. But when it comes to top,
look at the San Francisco playoff games. Touch on that.
With the San Francisco game, man, the San Francisco game, it just came down to the point, man, we got out-coached.
But
all of it, I mean, I can't sit there and blame. I can't sit there and blame Dak on all the stuff when the coaches don't even have to put the ball in his hand, run the ball, do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be getting out coached, man, in these playoffs. I see a lot of coaches get out coached in playoff situations. They start getting scared and start running away from their strengths or start doing like, what the hell play was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of it got to do with this coaching too, man.
Yeah. I most definitely agree with you on that, but like the red zone, when Dallas kept on coming away with 3, man, your offense was hard. I mean, your defense did what they supposed to do. Yeah, you down there in the red zone, family. He was coming up short, man. And a lot of times he threw an interception down there. Go look at them games in San Francisco, family.
Red zone, the Cowboys' biggest problem is they could not run the damn ball. See, the solution of this season is if the Cowboys can get back to running the ball consistently, powerful running, the red zone is not a problem no more. But notice when Zeke Elliott got up in age, Zeke couldn't do it like he used to no more. Our red zone offense started turning garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't punch it in. We going for 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the Cowboys don't get to running the ball, the season ain't going to be that good. I'm just going to tell you that because you want Dak to throw it all the time, make him this pocket guy. Yeah, he can make some pretty good throws every now and then. But when it comes to consistency on top tier third downs, I'm talking about top third downs. And you making these plays and you not looking like a deer in the headlights because you threw it too short, you threw it too far, all that kind of stuff, that right there separates you from the best to the rest.
Yes, sir.
So I think the coaches understand that. If they run the ball, they know, we know Dad can't do this, so just run it. Let's draw this up. We know he can't. Sometimes you got to not expose your quarterback where you know he can't do it, bro. You know he can't do it. Just do something else.
Right.
But let's get into your boy Travis Hunter real quick, man. Let's see what the #1 Heisman Trophy winner did. Practice. I don't know why they keep saying, I don't know why that comment up there was saying Travis Hunter practicing with no gloves. Man, back in the day, the receivers wasn't wearing no gloves. Man, they catch the ball with rain, sleet, or snow with no gloves.
Yeah.
What this glove stuff about? So they can't get without gloves now? What?
Man, bullshit. Bullshit, man. Just
advertising or something. Come on, man. Yeah, man, that was a little clip of Travis Hunter, man, in practice. I think he's gonna be a better receiver than Deion Sanders was, for one. Or as being a better cornerback than Deion Sanders, probably not.
Nah, it's only one prime, man.
If it's only one prime, what I'm saying is Travis Hunter is Travis Hunter his own way. He's gonna be a good two-way player. But I think receiver-wise, offensively, he's going to be better.
He keep them old girls away from him. He'll be all right, man.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, Vil.
What'd you say? Stay focused in the game. Have fun playing the thing you've been doing all your childhood life. Then the other stuff's going to come later, man. Don't worry about all that.
Fuck them hoes, man.
Yeah, man. Stay focused, young man. Do what you love and love what you do.
Yes,
that's the end of the sports, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's our show for the night, y'all, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody for coming on. And Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Brisket and things, man.
Yes, indeed. 4121 Northwest Moreland, Dallas, Texas, zip code 75212. Make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? You can cash out and sell me, but please don't mail me. I need mine today. It's in the game.
Real talk. G1 with the sports tomorrow. They're going to have a full segment for y'all, man. They're going to go through there on the history. Gonna go through there on everything that's going on in sports, man. It's gonna give you detailed play-by-play. So y'all make sure y'all in the building tomorrow, man, at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, man. My guys, And my guy say you either working or you twerking.
Which one are you doing?
Which one
are you doing? Which one is it?
Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, man. Hey, that's our show for tonight, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the share and subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get a notification when we go on every Monday, every Tuesday. Y'all fuck with us, man. Follow us, man. Share the live. And that's all we got for tonight, man. We'll catch up with y'all, man, on the regular show Monday. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to G1 with the sports tomorrow. And we gonna get at y'all, man. We're gonna leave out with Ken Hunnard, man. You know what I'm saying? With the Spade TV freestyle one more time for y'all, man. For the ones that missed it earlier, y'all check out this side out of the product, man. He gonna get it in, man. Y'all go scream that boy too, man. He got some nice little jam behind him, man. But say, we're gonna get at y'all, man, next Monday. Same bad time, same bad place. But make sure y'all tune in G1 Sports tomorrow, 10 o'clock. We're gonna get at y'all.
Nigga asking Big Hunter when you gon' drop again. Shit, here it go. Found out she homeless, moved my mama in. Caught her in my daughter room. Damn. Bought P just to have the lowest. Niggas talking dope, but ain't sold. Bought a chain, found out they shirt chain. These niggas ain't got no motion. Told my nigga I love him. Shit, he told niggas I tried to kill him. Told Ruler he'll make more bread with me, not play in the middle. Told my bitch if it meant to be shit, I'll come back to get him. Gave my life to God, but if a nigga play, I gotta kill him. Everything Hunter say pressure, nigga, I ain't gotta convince him. Real shit, it fucked me up. Right that I got a doubt in the system. I stop hanging with niggas who be hanging with niggas that do hoe shit. If you hang with niggas and they bring them niggas, it stop your motion. You a silent nigga, keep your head up, you gon' get through it. Could've been pop back out, I was just stacking bread and improve. Fuck with Big Fake Hunter, might get you a method. Laptop, internet, 30 ball, 300 seconds. Little bit fuck with me, know she got a gangster, I'ma get money with her. Had to cut some of my main niggas out, they ain't see the bigger picture. Walk through the alley-oop, about to make a million. Ran a play on Idea, nigga. I got burnt out on helping niggas and helping bitches too. Remember, you were fucked up. They weren't helping you. The boss turn they niggas up. That shit ain't really true, but when you turn your niggas up, them niggas switch on you. I got burnt out on helping niggas and helping bitches too. Remember, you were fucked up. They weren't helping you. The boss turn they bitches up. That shit ain't really true, cause when you turn your bitches up, them bitches switch on you.